have a hard penis?
I was hard. Now,
that part is weird to me.
I will remember.
I'm going to be a man to man.
Part of when I woke up. If you want me to give you everything.
Give me everything.
I woke up.
I don't want just a tip. I want it all.
Her penis was in her mouth.
Wait, her penis was in your mouth?
Her penis was in my mouth. I was sucking on it. And it was crazy. It was nuts. I was like, where'd you get a penis? No. My penis was in her mouth a little bit.
Okay.
She kind of like, but it was like half-assed. Because she was kind of like bending over, like, I'm going to do this to try to get this thing going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I'm trying to start a lawnmower. Like we're fucking... Just imagine this. Now I'm not gonna do it justice.
Paint it.
I'm not gonna do it justice because the base of this thing is fantastic. But like,
nice,
it's
fair.
something like a little bit of this, like. But I'm doing the base a severe injustice.
The way you did the eyes, because she was looking at the camera like, this is incredible.
I'm doing a base...
That's the vibe I got.
A severe injustice. Yeah. But from the eyes down to the mouth was more of like a... Something like that. So...
Good. Thank you. I have beautiful brown eyes. I have 3 beautiful brown eyes. Well, so I've been told. I've never seen one of my brown eyes. I've never seen it. I don't really want to either. Has any of you guys ever seen your buttholes? Because you never got your monthly. What?
Give me your goddamn hand, bro. Come on.
Oh my god! How the fuck? Why wouldn't you just get up when he yanked you?
Those came out good. Those are great. Oh, wow.
That was for Lager said, which one of you has the goat seat? Well, you can tell by the, I guess if anybody did, it'd be me. Because the farts are falling out of my butthole. And that's for anybody wondering. Knock, knock.
Who's there? Who?
Oh, no!
You leak a little bit?
He's out. He's down for the count after that one, boys.
You guys ready for your nightly knock knock joke? Knock knock. Who's there? Who? That was it. What's good, dudes? Happy Tuesday! We're back, Jack. How is everybody doing? Holy shit, sorry. We are late with the social meds. And I think I am done. Okay. Good to see everybody. How we doing the week of streaming? It just keeps going and it don't stop going. I'm like forgetting all the things and places and streams and sites that are happening this week. There's so much. What's up, hungry homie? I kind of like that nickname, actually. I'm kind of hungry. I didn't really eat a whole lot today. Skipped breakfast, but I did give me a Sammy a couple hours ago. It was a good one, ham and Swiss one. It was really good. Went on a walk today. Your boy went back on a walk. He's starting to get into it. Did a little TCB and had to take care of some errands. So it's good to see you. How about a pail? Yeah. I got you. It's good to see everybody. I almost fucked up. That's what, on my social media. I typed everything out, but it's for Twitch. I'm like, bitch, we ain't on Twitch today. We're on YouTube. Son of a bitch. But we Twitched yesterday. That sounds weird to say it like that. But great stream. Phenomenal. Mario Mayhem Monday is just, it's always a banger. Let's not kid ourselves. Tuesdays now I'm starting to get in the hang of it. I like it. I like this this YouTube vibe we got. Tomorrow, sponsored stream on Twitch. Okay? So that's on Wednesday. Thursday, we're on Facebook. Because the Facebook homies got us to 25,000 followers. And I said if they could do that, I would reward them with a Dadderall stream, which we're fucking planning for. All I know for sure is I got to eat a whole packet of fuck honey for the first time. I'm going to do that Thursday, so I might have a super fucking thick, fat, rock hard cock for the entire stream. Who knows? I don't know. We got other things planned too, but it'll be a night of Dadderall and prank calls, and it could very easily turn into a house party. Very easily. It may or may not. I put the invites out, and that's that. And then Friday, I forgot, we might have a really special, a little fun little stream over back on Twitch. So we're fucking busy, man. What do you want from us? Okay? What do you want from us? My beehole's always Twitch? That's not true. That's not true. Good to see everybody. Terry, Davey, Steel City, Paul, Primeval, Killer, What's Cut? Dub. Gosh damn, all of you. It's good to see everybody. Anything happened since I seen some of you guys last night? Well, some of you guys I think are only fucking with YouTube. So some of y'all I probably haven't seen since last Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say when you want to say cunt, right? Is see you next Tuesday. That's what the kids say. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video too. I think all the YouTubers, we have to say that, right? Because it helps us with our YouTube pages. So everybody take a moment and make sure you hit the thumbs up button right there. I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts. Okay? You can do it. It's not going to hurt you. All right? Can I make vlogs and skits? We have made some, but yes, we need to get back to it. We're just, holy shit, we are just fucking kicking ass right now in other departments. So, I actually got an interesting text message about 20 minutes ago that maybe we can work into another vlog. So, I'm working that out right now. So, you never know what's going to happen, okay? Feed that algorithm. Feed it. Feed it everything that it needs. Speaking of Primeval, I know he's a huge fan of Prime. Loves it. It's his favorite drink. So I finally found the Lemonade Boy. I haven't even tried it yet. I said, you know what? I'm going to save this monumentous occasion for YouTube tonight. So I'm going to try the Lemonade Boy and see if it's any good. I'm not a huge lemonade guy to begin with. It's all right, but it's not. Lemonade's never been my go-to. However, when I was like a kid, allegedly, and I may or may not have been drinking, that's debatable. My drink of choice was a clear liquor, whether it be a vodka, not tequila, but believe it or not, when I was a kid, I liked gin, which is pretty wild. Nobody else liked that, so I would mix gin with Crystal Light lemonade packets and cut it with a little bit of water, and I used to get tanked. I was the only kid doing gin, Crystal Light, and water mixes. It's cool when you guys heart. I can see it in my little chat box thing. I don't know if it pops up on your guys' end, but I can see it on mine, and that's pretty cool. I was like, what the fuck is going on with my screen? Oh, you guys can see it. That's awesome. Smells like lemonade. That tastes like lemonade, man. That's surprising. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be shocked because it literally says lemonade, but you know when like things are flavored like things, but they don't taste like it legit tastes like lemonade. This one would be phenomenal to mix with a booze. Like hands down. This would probably be, this will take me back to allegedly me 15, 16 years old getting tanked in high school, allegedly in a video game. That's really good. That's damn good. I'm impressed. You know what I'm saying? So it's not as PP. It's not as PP, guys. The fruit punch one over like of the basic flavor, that's my favorite. The bomb pop though is my all-time favorite. And then to top it off, what? A whole case of the Energy Boys in bomb pop flavored. I hit the jackpot today. So I figured I better get it before the FDA takes them off of store shelves, because people are very dumb, which doesn't surprise me in today's society. Yeah, no, they're phenomenal. The only one I don't really care for is the pink, but I don't like watermelon flavored shit or strawberry really that much, you know. So the pink one I don't really give a fuck about, but they fuck, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? Don't invest. Don't invest. I don't know what to tell you. You know, if everybody that invested into a stock or a crypto thing lost their money, the world would be full of crybabies. You take a risk when you invest. Sorry. And who knows? Maybe one day it'll get better. But next time, do your research before you throw your money at something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't invest. And I follow that. I was like, I don't think that's for me. But I'm not a dumbass. So I'll cheers to that. I actually love grape flavored stuff. That was one of my favorites, but I hear that that one's getting discontinued. So, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there's High in New York, my biggest troll. You know, cheers. Like I said, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. I'm sorry, I'm like tripping over myself in my head right now. I feel like it's a Wednesday. I don't know. It's going to take some getting used to go pretty much right now. Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitch, and then if I do decide to do eventually like a kick stream on a Saturday, that would even be crazier, which I don't plan on right now. I think we got enough on our plate. So, but we'll see how Facebook. I'm really anxious. I'm anxious and curious to see how Thursday is gonna go, man, because I haven't streamed live on Facebook probably since I had the Sex Files show, or when we were doing the Juggalo show. So that was years ago, you know. And I didn't like it back then. They were really stingy with a lot of stuff. So hopefully things have changed, but we're gonna give it all we got, and we'll see. If it's dope, I might just stream there Thursdays. If it's kind of fucking shitty, or they're gonna pull my stuff down, or like people ain't feeling it, we just scrap it, you know. But I think I want to hop around. I want to be a little. I want to be a platform whore, you know. I want to bounce around like a little whore. Hey, I'm not taking. No platform put a ring on me yet. Gave me a big multi-million-dollar contract, you know. No, Twitch is my main bitch. You know what I'm saying? I am partnered there. So I do love Twitch the most. That's why Twitch will get the most of my attention. But it's fun we get to see new faces on other platforms and stuff, and and it helps me learn the differences and stay ahead of the curve, you know, head of the lilt, like a bent little penis, you know. Hi, New York, I love you. And isn't it fun? It's almost like a little scavenger hunt. Well, I guess not really, because I tell you guys where I'm going to be. I pretty much, I mean, I did. I just gave you my schedule of what we're thinking about doing, you know. Yeah, the only reason we're doing the Facebook is because we are just crushing it there right now. And I don't know why. It makes zero sense. Zero. That page, I've had it for years, and I couldn't get any traction. It was just sitting there full of dust and cobwebs, and I didn't even think twice about it. I told you guys I'm ready to delete my Facebook, and it's like Facebook was listening to me, and they said, fuck, we better show him a little bit of love or he's going to delete us, because I was such an important part of Facebook with my, you know, couple thousand. I don't even know how many I had. 5, 6, 7. I don't even know. But it wasn't. It stuck stagnant for years. So, we'll see. I'm curious because I'm not censoring Adderall. You know, I'm not gonna do that. So, if it becomes a problem on the live stream, or I don't really know their rules, and I guess I could sit down and learn them. But what's the fun in that? I say we just fucking wing it. And if we get shut down, we get shut down, you know? And I agree. If everything goes south, we just call Zuck out for a cage match. You know? I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Funny as hell game, it was good. Good to see everybody trickling in, man. Like I said, I know it's new. I know it's different. It's weird. And I super appreciate y'all bouncing around and giving me your eyeballs for a little bit. Still a learning curve. Okay. Gonna go live somewhere else if you get that's a good question. Probably, yeah. We'll just take it to Twitch. You know? I've done all my Adderall streams so far at Twitch, and that would be the plan. But yeah. That's actually a good thing to think about, because I wasn't thinking about that. But yeah, I mean, if it's close to the end, we'll probably just end it. But man, if we're at the beginning or halfway through or only a couple calls in, come on, man, we're here to have fun, you know? Especially if I'm about to do some of the shit that I'm trying to do tomorrow. Sorry, I'm changing my fucking little keyboard, or not keyboard, this desk mat LED lights on here. I want to get it back to, I think this is what I used to have it as. All right. It's the first Adderall live. I know. I'm very curious. Like, I have nothing to base this off of. I don't. It's like, who's gonna show? Do people really fucking watch Facebook live streams? I sure as fuck don't. So it's like, I hope it pops off. You know, like, I hope there's a shit ton of people that are all like, we're meeting a lot of people now because of Adderall. But do they send out notifications when you go live? I don't know. So it's going to be, it could be awesome. It could be a huge failure, you know? And who knows? Either way, we're going to get Adderall content. We're about running thin on making clips, so I need to get some more calls anyways. So why not, 2 girls, 1 cup, you know, and just get as much as we can and make a live stream out of it, you know? Mollykins, how you doing? Did I go? I did not go to the gathering. I swear, there's no offense to nobody. I answer this, and I've been answering it leading up to the gathering for 5 months. And I was like, oh, now the gathering's over, I don't think I have to just say it every week. And I always do. I think every stream I'm going to have to pin a message up there or something that says, no, I was not able to attend this year. But no, I did not. It's nothing against you. I'm just like, I'm surprised that, like, just, I feel like every week I have to have like a pre-written speech ready. I know, man. Hey, look, it was weird. It was weird. Like, the past 10 years, I think I worked it, you know. But hey, I saw a lot of footage. I think everybody held it down without me just fine. I think the show went on beautifully and amazingly. And I'm glad everybody fucking rocked it out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I give a fuck about. As long as you're having fun. I just ask people that went, do something crazy one night for me. Go out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Go meet somebody new. You know? Nothing too crazy, you know, but just something that you wake up and you'd be like, man, I wasn't planning on doing that, and I'm glad I did that today, you know? Chuck Rusty, let's go. See what I'm saying? I love this. I love just being everywhere now. It's like becoming addicting, you know? It's becoming addicting. Going to the fuck no, and I wanted to go last year. I've been to that area. We've shot vlogs there. It's so nice. It's so nice. My summer is so fucked, man. And we actually do have a lot of shoots coming up. I'm trying to work on one right now, as a matter of fact. Which I think I got my phone on silent, but I do need to put on the charger. But yeah, I'm just like, we're just trying to stay busy, boys. And I'm trying. My goal this year for anything I want to attend is TwitchCon. That's been a dream of mine for a few years. And I'm not even 100% I can do. I'm going to try my damnedest to go there, but I don't even know if I can make that. You know what I'm saying? It's like this kind of, I'm in a weird spot right now, you know? It's like, I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun again, doing this, you know, live streaming. This is like, and making content, you know? Like, this is what I feel most comfortable doing. This is what makes me happy right now. And, you know, we're enjoying a little bit of success right now. And it's like you want to ride that wave because it can be gone. And then you got to wait to catch the next one. It's just a very, very fickle thing, you know. So, hey, JC, I appreciate that, man. Big time. Big time. I feel like I wanted to say something. I don't know what you guys want to do tonight, by the way. I'm down for whatever. I've been wanting to do a trivia thing. I know we've been talking about it, but I guess I really can't do that on YouTube yet. They don't really have, like, guest star and shit. Like, you could do Discord, but that's just a lot to set up. We don't have it ready. I'm just going to be honest with you. So, more or less, I like to just come down here and kick it, you know. Ice Cream Co., what's good, dude? What's good, dude? Cartoon, what's good, man? Yeah, really, I'm still seeing the hearts coming. That's so cool. They didn't have that last week, did they? I don't remember seeing that. Maybe I didn't pay attention. Maybe nobody hearted the video last week. Maybe nobody gave a fuck. That's fucking wild. It in a way, it reminds me of you guys can spam it like that? Because it reminds me of TikTok. We did that one TikTok stream, and it was just like the whole thing was just fucking hearts the whole time. It was pretty awesome, you know? The Wizard movie with the oh, shit. You taking it old school. Oh, shit. I need them, depending on what you're talking about, probably. I think I own, that is one thing that I always get day one is like Mario games. Some of them I miss out. I was so looking forward to Mario Strikers, and then they completely botched it. Man, I've been looking forward to that for years. And then they just ruined this one. So that one I didn't pick up. I don't have the Power Glove. I have the Power Mat. I think it's down here. So I think we showed it off on a Twitch stream. I still got the NES in the box, you know. Wonder does look fun. Man, it's... I hope it's not too kiddish. You know, like I don't think it will be, but there's a couple. It makes it look a little gimmicky, almost like a Kirby game. But I have enough faith in Nintendo that when they make a 2D Mario or a 3D Mario, like a main Mario, not like a sports or a party game, but they know what they're doing. You know, so I have to give them the benefit of the doubt. It looks fun, but I just hope it isn't too kid-like. You know what I'm saying? Which I know it's a kid game. It's a dumb thing to say, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, you know? No, you ain't late, man. I didn't set no time. Fuck, Josh asked me what time I wanted to go on. I said like 8. I got out of the shower at like 7:50. I was damn near ready to rock and roll, and my YouTube in my bedroom was auto playing the the Stone Cold documentary, which I seen months ago, but it was at the end where he was like talking about, and he was getting emotional about how he had to, what he sacrificed, and his relationship with The Rock, and then all the craziness, and he chose The Rock to be his like final opponent at WrestleMania. And I got all choked up watching it, and I needed a minute to collect myself. So that is why I didn't start at 8. That is the worst excuse and probably the most pathetic thing you'll hear, but it's the truth. I was literally standing there. You know, like when you see a little kid, and they're just like, they'll be running around like crazy in the living room, and then their cartoon comes on, and they just stop and stare at the TV like, that was me. You know, so that was me. And the only thing that snapped me out of it was Bandit came upstairs, and he'll nudge into your leg and like kind of holler at you when it's because it's dinner time. And he like nudged on my legs like, come on, man, what the fuck you doing? I gotta eat, bitch. Watch your shit later. So I was saying, I didn't even sit watching this. I stood there for like 20 minutes, and I had already seen it before. Granted, it's been a few months, but I was so fucking, you know, just like a little kid, to where my cat was like, hey, come on, man, let's give me some food. You got to stream. Let's get your life together. You're a grown-ass man standing here like a toddler watching old wrestling stuff, you know? Oh, God. But that's why I'm late. So, I wish I had a really cool story for you, you know? Like I was doing something heroic. Like there was an old lady that fell outside my house, and I had to pick her up and, you know, get her back home. So, no. If an old lady fell outside while I was watching that, I would have never known. I would have just, you know what I'm saying? But... Oh my God, long box. I fucking had one of those. Fuck, I was it this weekend? It might have been Saturday, because we got, if you guys were there on Twitch Friday, I apologized yesterday. I'll apologize again today. What started off as a scary game Friday, and a really cool theme, and we dropped the new Creep Team jerseys, which creepteamshop.com, put, you know, customize them. That's neither here nor there. Everything was going smooth, and then, you know, Melvin Troy comes over, and next thing you know, I am damn near blackout drunk. And I don't think I've gotten that drunk on stream ever. And it was just casual. I mean, we were just taking shots, but I was on damn near an empty stomach, and they just started adding up, and next thing you know, I'm like messaging people on my phone I shouldn't be messaging, saying things I shouldn't be saying. I showed him a picture of my penis in an ex-girlfriend's mouth. I was like, I don't remember doing hardly any of it until I woke up. And so it was, no, she did not text me. And she left me on red. She saw the message, I'm assuming she saw that it came in between the hours of, what was it, like 3 or 4 in the morning, and was like, I'm not responding to this. As she should. So, no, I was in the wrong. And then I was just like, I don't want to, because I'm sober now, so let me try to like PR and dance my way around this without saying too much. So let's say there was girls, or a girl in specific that I may have had relations with in the past, good relations. And, you know, somebody that I still talk to on a good basis, you know, there, and I may have sent texts that in my mind I thought made sense, and that I was just having fun. Because in my mind, look, when I drink, I don't get angry. Dude. I get like slap happy, silly, goofy. Let's have fun. Let's just wild out. You know, I'm like the most positive drunk I think you'll ever meet. I don't know if that's a flex, but and somehow it led to, I remember her texting like, again, why are you texting me so late type. Well, no, hold on, let me backpedal. I'm putting the pieces together because I was fucked up. It started off because she texted me, and it's hot king summer. She Snapchatted me some drinks at the bar, and I know what that means. You're trying to tell me, hey, I'm out drinking, what's good, you know? So I sent her a snap of me, because it's hot king summer. Well, not of me, but of my bottle of Bacardi, my shot glass, and my streaming setup, because I'm like, hey, I hope you're having a great night out, but I am busy right now. It is hot king summer. I am hanging out with my people right now, you know? And couple more shots in, you start feeling yourself, you know what I'm saying? And, I don't know. I guess in my mind, I thought I was being funny, flirty, but I think I picked a fight. And that was awkward because I haven't really talked to her in a long time. So it was very weird I had to do damage control when I woke up. I was like, I apologize. No, it wasn't the girl in the rental truck. No. It wasn't that girl. That's my, like, me and her, we're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, she does her thing, I do my, like, I don't know why this popped into my head, but I could, like, take a photo of my shit in the toilet and send it to her, and she wouldn't even be bothered. Like, that's the kind of, you know, relationship we got. But, yeah, so it was, like, I'm just trying to dance around this, but, yeah. I put myself in a weird situation. And then I decided to, as you guys know, to be funny, try to message one of my old teachers from high school who may or may not have been a little flirtatious. Not when I was in school, but I'm talking about years later. I was damn near 30, you know what I'm saying? And I thought it'd be funny to message her, even though I haven't talked to her in years. And I just got left on red. So it was a miserable, dumb, stupid, what you think is funny in your mind when you're drunk and you're having fun with everybody doesn't translate to people who are sober and sleeping and probably have things they need to do in the morning and their phones being blown up at 3, 4 in the morning from a belligerent dumb fuck. It's tough. But I think we have happiest drunk. Well, it wasn't a fight. I meant it in a good way. That's what I said. I came from a good place. I think she misread it. And regardless, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt because I was inebriated. So, but, oh my God. Who was the girl who talked? I mean, I'm not going to front, but there's been quite a few. And I'm not going to put them on blast. But I mean, we're keeping it real here. You know, there's been a few. Too aggressive? Do you think so? Do you think I was too aggressive? Oh, there's been a few. Fuck yeah, there's been a few. I mean, if we're keeping it real, probably over 10. Probably over 10 if I had to count them. Yeah. So, but I'm a fucking whore, you know, and that's something I had to look at myself in the mirror and realize and come to terms with that. You know, I looked at myself and said, Kegan, you're a dirty slut. You're a whore. You are a tramp. And I had to come to terms with that. But I'm going to be a better man, you know. I got my chastity belt on. It's hot king summer. I'm forcing myself to be celibate now. You know, I need to value myself more. I'm more than just a hot piece of meat, and you know that's what we need to work on. You know. Not in the BDS. Man, I can't even tie knots, bro. I didn't do Boy Scouts. There's a couple chicks I was with. One girl wanted me to tie her to the bed. That was like her thing, you know what I'm saying? Which is totally cool. Hey, I'm down for that. I ain't hurting no. Well, I guess you could, but I wasn't. I know what I'm doing. I'm a respectable young man. But I told her, I was like, I don't know how to tie knots. Like, I can tie a shoe, but other than tying anything out, I don't tie things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, we end up getting these. They were like Velcro. They like they go around the bed frame, and you can like get under the bed and like Velcro it there. And then they have the wrist parts also Velcro. Surprisingly tough. Because as a joke, we're setting it up, right? It's got to be lighthearted in the bedroom, especially if you're about to do something very intimate like that. That's at least how I approach it. I'm not, fucking treating this like it's a fucking sex dungeon or something. So as a joke, I put my hands in there thinking I could rip it up because it's Velcro. I couldn't get my shit out. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, wow, Velcro is surprisingly tough. You know what I'm saying? So you guys know what I'm talking about? They're I don't know. They came in a little box. They I don't think. Well, everything at the sex shop is crazy expensive. Like it was so over. It's like, come on, man. But whatever, you got to do it. This is what she wanted. I'll spend the extra $10, $20. Okay. But really, it's just Velcro, packaged sexy. So it was surprising it worked, and it came with like the whole. You had the hands one, and then it came with the feet one. And we set them both up, but I think we only end up just using the hands. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it seems like a lot of work, and she was very small, and I'm very, tall and fucking kind of heavy. So I'm like, I don't want to be like all on top of you like a slug that you poured salt on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta lift your legs up or something. But any whips? No, I don't. I've used them before, but I mean years ago. I haven't used none of those in a while. I don't get whipped, but some chicks be like, hey, whip me up. I think the craziest thing that I've ever been asked to do that I haven't done, but I just couldn't. And I think I talked about this on Twitch. I'm sure I have. I talk about everything. But I didn't even know this was a fucking kink. I didn't even know people were into this. And she was smoking hot, right? Like, fucking fine. And she was into, it was called knife play. And my brain's like, okay. And I'm at the same time, I'm trying to play, like, cool guy. Like, I know what she's talking about. And she's like, do you know what that is? And I'm like, yeah. And in my mind, I'm like, does that mean, like, I got to do something? Like, I got to, grab a knife? And I'm like, there's no way that's what that means. And then it's damn near close, right? It was like she wanted me to hold a knife and, like, go across her, like, back. And some guy was like, with all due respect, man, I'm down to do a lot of shit. I'm just not doing that. Because if something slips, I panic. I cut you, I'm going to feel awful. I'm going to feel terrible, right? And if I see any blood, it's done. I don't do blood. I don't do blood or poop. Those are, look, I've peed on, chicks wanted me to pee on them, I peed on them, cum, fluid, squirt, whatever, spit, doesn't bother me. Blood and poop, I'm out. Can't do those. There's no fine line there, So, her, I couldn't bring myself to do it because that was definitely her fantasy, her kink. But I just, that one, I don't, bringing knives into the bedroom seems a little, I'm very clumsy, I just don't trust myself with that. So, I was like, can I just lick your butthole? I mean, can we like meet in the middle? You know what I'm saying? But what time are you going live? Facebook, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and we will be on time, man. I'm gonna be anxiously awaiting that one. So we got a lot of getting ready to do tomorrow. Me and K Rage we got to pick up a couple things. I got something ordered for Dadderall. Part of his costume should be here tomorrow. If it's not, I need to do panic scrambling and go buy something else. But we got to get the rest of the attire tomorrow. Maybe some decorations. Make sure I got the fuck honey. So tomorrow is going to be a lot of getting ready. And then we have a sponsored stream tomorrow on Twitch from a fucking huge video game franchise that I'm geeked to work with. So that should be fun. I need your guys' help tomorrow. That would be tremendous. Yeah, so 7 p.m. Thursday Eastern time. Should be rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? Had a girl say you want to shove your dirty ass socks. Wild. I haven't had the socks. I haven't had somebody ask for my socks. One chick put my boxers into her mouth. I remember that. And then I've had a few girls, they did the panties in their mouth, which is pretty dope. I'm not gonna front. I'm like, that's kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they give you the honor to do it. What a fucking honor it is. You know. It is not Raid Shadow Legends. What time? Tomorrow, I'm trying for 7 tomorrow, but it's gonna determine on what I get done, with the Datterall stuff. But it should be around between 7 and 8. Let's say that. But y'all ain't letting that sock stuff go, huh? Y'all ain't letting that sock stuff go, huh? Yeah, hi Newark. This is apparently, I mean, I think it's very clear we need to bring the sex files back. You know? I'm gonna text one of my former co-hosts now. And see if she wants to do a sex file. So we talked about it before, but I'm gonna just put the bug in her ear while we're talking about it right now, because that'd be a fun one, you know. To do a sex file stream soon. What do you say, sport? I think that's cool. Okay. If I don't text it, I'll forget it. You didn't do it. You grabbed a fresh pair and she got... You know what, though? Nothing wrong with that. If you weren't comfortable, man, they just got to accept it. You know? I wasn't comfortable with the knife stuff. Hey, I'll do a lot of things, man. I'm not afraid of a lot of stuff. But there's a few things that I cannot do. And bringing knives into the bedroom. I even try to, I tried to be funny, but I was making a joke to, ease the mood, but I was also a little serious. I was like, what about a plastic knife? Because I wanted to play it like that, because if she said, yeah, that'd be cool, I'd be like, all right, bet, I'll do that. But then if she was like, are you fucking stupid? I can be like, I'm just kidding, you know? So it's about the delivery, and she took the, are you fucking stupid? Are you being serious? I'm like, no. What do you think, I'm dumb? I wouldn't ask that. Not a jackass, you know? Josh Lones, what's good? Did I say that right, Lones? When you did, you totally shoved that shit right. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Well, that escalated quickly. Bet. All right, let's go. What about safety? Yeah, no, when she shot down the plastic knife, because I had some, thick... Man, some of those plastic knives, they fucking hurt, you know? I'm talking the thick crystal ones, the clear ones, not those flimsy white ones, you know, where you can get a pack of 100 for $1, you know? These ones are $3, and they got some heft to them, you know? Yeah, the YouTube, I know, a lot of things have changed. It looks a little different, you know, at least on my end. I mean, but then the actual, going live layout is almost identical. But I think it's just I'm so used to Twitch, I forgot, you know? Yeah, we, you know. Hey, knife plays your thing, all the power to you. I just can't do it. You know, you got to find somebody that is, that can assist you with that, you know. Man, if she would have said anything else, though, man. Damn near anything else. I'd have been on it. I'm like, why? Why does that have to be the one? Doesn't make sense. Oh, so Mac Daddy J, there we go. All right, yeah. See, man, that's we touched on that last week. Is like some of y'all I know, some of y'all you got the same usernames and stuff here, but a lot of y'all seeing your real names or your YouTube aliases or whatever it is different, you know. It's definitely different a little bit. Gosh dang, man, I it's never been this bad where I really feel like I was gonna say something and it's just on the tip of my tongue. This is like 2 or 3 times it's happened in the stream so far. I'm a fucking wreck, you know. And you're there we go. Okay, yeah, because I remember going to the channel. You sent the thing in with the comic books, so that makes sense now. All right, that's easy. I feel like I know, man. That's what I'm saying. And when I meet people in person, a lot of times they'll be like, "Dude, it's Steve," and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know you. And then we do it for a little bit, and then they're like, yeah, it's fucking, you know, fucking scary guy 832. And I'm like, oh my God, that's how you have to approach me. You know? I don't know you as Steve. I know you as scary guy 328. You know? So, just a heads up, if I ever meet you, start with that. You know, hey, this is blank, but you can call me Steve. Or, if you want me to know your real name. If you don't, I don't blame you either, you know. I didn't get that memo when I started my fucking username creation, social media persona. I pretty much put my phone at first and last name out from the get. You know, no gimmick really tied to it, and then branded the fuck out of it. So, I kind of missed out on the, you know, trying to create a fucking online persona or character, you know. Kegan, okay, well, man, we got to figure out this timeout stuff, you know. You're the DDP? Diamond Dallas Page? Steel City, man, I hope so. I really do. I still haven't bought my tickets for SummerSlam, which I really need to do, because my luck, they're probably going to sell out. I need to remember to do that, and I got to put things in order. So there's SummerSlam. We wanted to go to Pittsburgh. Because I want to go during a warm weather game and stay and kick it in the city. I haven't really got to explore Pittsburgh how I've wanted to. You know, I've been there in hunks, but I don't think I've ever even stayed the night there. I gotta stay on track here. It was about to take a scumbag story turn, and I'm gonna pump the brakes, and we're gonna stay on topic. Then we've got the thing I want to do the most is TwitchCon, you know, but that's not until like October or some shit. So, but I think TwitchCon tickets go on sale tomorrow. I think. You know what I'm saying? It's you. Who's Tequila Days is Tequila Days. I think that answered that. SRH show. Okay, here we go. All right, starting to get some names in here. Steelers, your favorite? Let's fucking go. All right, we got some Steelers fans in here. I love to see that. Oh, there's Tequila in there. Oh, I didn't even see his shit up top. Mike Senator Skater Mike. That makes sense. Ivy Killer. I know that name. Never on Twitch chat. Just hey, nothing wrong with that. I said, man, you're talking to I'm like the king lurker. I lurk the fuck out of Twitch streams. You're the Batman. That makes sense. Dan.com. You know. In a perfect world, we could all lock down. But I'm sure a lot of y'all face that problem too, though, right? You probably created either vice versa. You created your YouTube account and then that Twitch handle wasn't available, or you created your Twitch and now that YouTube handle isn't available, and that sucks. I've been very fortunate that there's not a lot of Kegan the Creeps nor am I popular enough for anybody to care about trying to lock down these pages. So I am very fortunate to have that shit tied down, you know. The Kevin Leonardo video, I don't think I've seen it. I don't know what that is. Kevin Leonardo, what's that? Is that a scary video? Odd Reactions, what's good, dude? Pre-install. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Loving the drip. Let's go, dude. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's the jerseys have been fucking pretty much a success so far. So I'm excited for everybody to start getting theirs here, being delivered and stuff. When you do, please tag us in it, okay? Hey, I'm nosy. I like to see shit. It makes me happy, but then we want to repost. You know what I'm saying? Ned and Hunter, what's good, dude? What's good, Ned and Hunter? I am done hunting Nedens. You know? Watch on TV, use your phone for... See, yeah, I don't watch YouTube on anything but my TVs. I don't know. I like, maybe 5% of my YouTube watching is on my phone. I don't ever watch YouTube on the computer. I mean, unless I'm sitting here and I'm working on something that I need to go find a YouTube video of what they're talking about. But even then, I'll probably just go on my phone so I can look at it there and then work on whatever I'm doing. So I don't really use my computer for YouTube at all. I only watch that shit on my smart TVs, you know? Bedroom, fucking... So, man, if y'all are like me and you're still fucking finding time to heart react, because I don't even think you can heart react on your TVs, can you? And then you're in the chat or you're leaving a comment, you're going above and beyond, you get a fucking gold star for the day, you know? The Commodore 64 is the way to go. That is the way to go if you have one. That is the preferred method, you know? On the TV and the phone, let's go! Let's go. Put me on every device. You know what I'm saying? Across the board. Make it a cinematic experience. You know, take me all around all the devices. No matter where you walk in your home, it's just there, you know? Phones has been... used to have to spend hours on the computer. Oh, so you're talking about from a creator standpoint. I haven't really fucked with it. You know? I haven't. But then I get our blueprint is, you know, if we shoot something, usually when we put it out, I mean, it's something edited where that's Josh's department, you know? So if I do I upload something. I don't really mess with it too much. But that's good to know, you know what I'm saying? Watch it. It's like, oh, gee, just, hey, fucking aim. It does. It feels, like I said, after last week, I, like, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed being on here. I was, like, really looking forward to this today, you know? That's why I apologize. I don't really have any big things planned. It's just been with yesterday with the Mario stuff, and then we're getting ready for Wednesday, and then, I'm not going to lie, my main focus is Thursday, you know? With the Datterall. Because we didn't know when that was going to pop off, you know, because we were scooting, and then we kind of plateaued for a little bit on Facebook, and we weren't getting as many likes, and then it picked up again this weekend. So it was like, you know. So here we are this week, but I'm looking forward to it, you know. Hail Collectibles, what's good? No, ain't nothing to be sorry about, man. I didn't schedule a time for this, you know. We are going to have mark my words, man. We are going to have a schedule when all these streams are laid out. All right? I just don't want to have my foot in half with what I want to do at Twitch and then here and then, okay, I'm going to start this one, but I'll be like, I want to do it all at once, you know? And right now I'm still learning things. Like, I don't know, my brain, I like to have themes. I know a lot of like streamers and big streamers and like daily streamers, they just, you know, they turn it on and they go, which granted I do that a lot too, but my brain from like a creative standpoint, I like to have some kind of rough theme, you know, of what we're doing. And then we can just fill in the blanks as we go. You know, like Mario. We know we're going to play Mario Monday, but we know we're going to bullshit for a while. You know, but we know that theme, you know. My new Wednesday themes, I'm looking forward to. That's going to be a fun one. And I think I know what I want to do with Fridays now. That has changed like 7 times in the past 2 months. But I think I'm finally comfortable with it. Now we just threw YouTube in the mix, and it's like, fuck! What do we do? You know? You got a new kitten a few days ago? Oh my god. Oh my god, I fucking miss kittens. I look at Bandit and I'm like, why can't you just shrink and go back to being a little kitten? I still have so many kitten photos from Bandit. It's ridiculous, you know? Is that Kyle Dupp or Dupe? But either way, good to see you, man. Wrestling on Wednesday? Ooh. Ooh. We could either watch wrestling, play a wrestling game, or I'll put an ad out on Craigslist, and I will offer people $50 if they come over in the stream room and beat me in a wrestling match. You know? You know, no, I don't want to, man. That's how I grew up. My grandmother was the crazy cat lady. We had 13 cats at one point, you know? And granted, a lot of it wasn't her fault. I had an aunt who was just loved rescuing animals. Well, when I say that, I mean she loved finding them abandoned and then dropping them off at our house to take care of. So it's like you get the moral, you did a good thing, but now we're actually doing the legwork, you know? So, but quickly, it can spiral out of control. And I remember when I got Bandit, my grandma's like, you need to get him a buddy. I'm like, I'm his buddy. I'm his buddy. We're not doing this. 1 leads to 2, 2 leads to 4, 4 leads to fucking 13. Okay? And then the house smells awful. The cats take over. You know, it's not really a cool thing with the ladies. But we got Rem. We got right now we got Rem, Bandit, and Quill. And they're cool. That's the 3 brothers right there. All right? It's the trifecta. And they love them, so that's good. Everybody's good. You know? Oh, cats take the fuck over. They own I fucking had the worst allergies to cats growing up. Every day I went to school, fucking red face, snotty fucking drippy nose, watery eyes, allergic as fuck to it didn't matter. It didn't matter. My grandmother's like, then move out. I'm like, I'm 11. I can't. I'm stuck here. Can we do so? She said, no. The cats do what they want. They ate before I ate. They had fucking priority. You know, so my allergies just had to learn to deal with it. And I think that's a big reason why I'm still nasally. Every day I'm nasally and sinusy. You know, it's what it was. You know, I loved the cat. I loved all of them. I love cat. I'm the cat whisperer now. But I'm just saying, I know how that shit can spiral out of control, man. I lived in it, you know. And but 13 cats, man, it fucking I think that when you look at it, that's why one of my I have to have in the house at all times, and I usually buy them in like 3 or 5 packs. Even if one runs out and I'm at the store, I'm like, I better get 3 more. I am addicted to lint rollers. I usually have one in my car. You know, Josh, K-Ray, everybody, I think if Tequila's still here, he can attest. He was here one night that one of mine went missing and we couldn't find one, and I was not a happy camper. I lint roll all the time. I remember doing Shaggy and the Creep vlogs, and Shaggy be like, bro, you're like addicted. Like I'd have him in the car, right? I'm just constantly lint rolling because I remember having to go to school and I was always covered in cat hair because I was a little Hot Topic kid for a lot of high school, okay? Everything was all black, And having 13 cats, you're covered in cat hair. It's disgusting. Your allergies are going off. People look at you weird. The least I could do was lint roll. So it's like I've grown a attachment to having, and I'm very picky about the lint rollers I get, man. I don't fuck with the cheap ones. All due respect, don't come hand me a cheap one. I know the dollar store ones. I know I know a good brand of lint roller. Okay, I'm very picky about that. But yeah, it was, our house smelled fucking awful. Awful. You know, cats, just when there's that many of them, they just stink. And they do what they want. They shit where they want. There's no keeping up with it. It's pure mayhem, you know? The Glade ones are pretty good. I haven't had one of those in a while, but I know what you're talking about. They do, and I think Bounty has one as well. But there's the ones you can get. They're really thin fucking peel off things, and halfway they rip halfway, and then you have to like take another layer. You're like wasting sheets, and you're wasting time. You know, don't do that to me. You know. But yeah, that is my man. If there's one thing I can't go without, it's a lint roller. You know. The DT. I'm not sure the DT ones. I'm not sure what that is. But I just know there's cheap ones, and then they try to make these fucking like little mini ones. Right, and they market it like, oh, you can put it in your glove box or put it in the fucking, you know, put it in your pocket, put it on your key. No, that's a waste. They don't ever work. Nobody's fucking using this, and it's like this thin. Nobody's doing that. At that point, just pick the hair off your fucking sleeves. Nobody's using those. If you can't fit a lint roller in your glove compartment, a normal sized one, clean out your glove compartment. There is no car on this planet that there's a glove compartment that, when taken care of and cleaned, can't fit a lint roller. It's not that big of a deal. Tidy your shit up, get your life together, get that lint roller in there. Okay? And this is coming from a person who's had to clean out his glove compartment to fit a lint roller in there because it wouldn't latch. And you wedge it. And even now, talking about it, I'm getting bothered. I'm getting bothered even talking about lint rollers right now. I don't love that I am addicted to them, but dollar, got you. Oh yeah, no, you don't do dollar store. Sorry, there's like some things you can. I don't get cheap cereal, like off-brand cereal. I don't get off-brand toilet paper. Paper towel all day. I'll buy the cheapest paper towel you can find. It's paper towel, you know. But cereal, a paper plate's cheap. You know, so I'll get the cheap cutlery too. I don't care. I prefer the clear, thick boy, but hey, I'll take the shitty little, you know, all white, thin, flimsy ones. I'll take that. You know, there's cheap shit you can cut corners on. Laundry soap, no. I break out. I get rashes all over my body. I gotta have name brand laundry soap. Gotta have name brand lint rollers. I gotta have name brand toilet paper, and I gotta have name brand cereal. Those are like the four main ones, you know? I am going into a roller race. Favorite wrestler, Kane. I don't know if you can see it, but that's actually one of the coolest. You can't on here, but I got this like framed. Well, my ex got it for me. It was actually really dope. It's a cool picture of Kane, and it's autographed. And but yeah, Kane with his like Attitude Era Kane. Everything leading up to the mask reveal, even the half mask, I'll take that all day. But yeah, Kane, hands down, man. Is actually, yeah, I hear that, and I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's shit that is, you know. There's I don't know. I'll cut corners on some stuff, but like glass cleaner, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking. I wouldn't know that. I mean, I don't use it that often to know if there is. Maybe if you're a diehard using Windex all day, maybe there is. But I don't know. I'll get the cheap glass cleaner. You know, it seems to work the same for me. But see, Undertaker's dope. He's probably my number 2. You know, I think Kane, Undertaker, Mankind, Stone Cold, and I'll probably catch flack for this, but I'm a huge Big Show fan. I like the Big Show, you know. I've always thought he was cool, so he'd probably round off my top 5. But yeah, a lot of people think because I did so much Stone Cold stuff, but no, Stone Cold, man. And there's days I might even put Big Show like in over Austin, and I know that's crazy, but I mean right now I'm gonna put Stone Cold over him. But yeah, Kane, Undertaker, Mankind, those are the ones. If they were on, I was watching. You know. He was a fake. Yeah, I'm with you. He was just always entertaining, and I don't know. He was fun to watch, you know. But I know, I like now that I'm being fed so much wrestling shit into my algorithms now on YouTube. Like I'm learning that a lot of people, like if you're diehard wrestling fans, aren't big fans of the Big Show. And I just watched some some YouTuber made about how like the WWF put Big Show into like shitty roles and like gimmicks and bad spots, and they gave him shitty spots on cards, and I don't know nothing about that. I just know whenever he was wrestling, I was a fan, you know. But I'm bashing into a fanship. No, I don't. Used to run into Big Show, your local mall. That was crazy. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been a fan of that, you know. Yeah, like I'll be honest. I was when I was a kid. I didn't really watch pre-Attitude Era wrestling. I didn't know much about it, so I didn't learn about Ultimate Warrior, a lot of those guys, until later down the road. But from what I've seen now, like he's pretty cool, you know. But again, I'm by no means a huge. Even when I was a kid, I was strictly WWF. I didn't watch WCW. I didn't know shit about ECW. I didn't even know that existed, right? Like WCW didn't bother me. I was a Attitude Era, you know, fucking D-Generation X, Kane, Undertaker, Mankind, the Stone Cold and the Rock, Vince McMahon. Like that's it. That's what I liked. And when that all kind of died, I moved on, you know. Oh, hell yeah. The Big Slow. He's definitely slow, right? But I mean, I think he has an excuse to be. But and I know AEW, I have no idea what NJPW is. I don't, you know. I don't know. And again, I know AEW. I don't really know much about it. I haven't watched really hardly any of it, you know, besides like the clips you'll see on social media. Like I know Chris Jericho's there, and you know I got to root for my boy Danhausen. I know there's some I think Big Show's over there now too, right? Like he's technically on their roster. But who's there? The MJF guy. I actually like. I don't know shit about him, but I like his promos. He is funny to me. Like he is the best on the mic that I've seen of any company right now to date. I like WWF. I don't think they have anybody good on the mic right now. I think they all suck. That guy is the only one to me that it's like he is cutting raw, ruthless fucking promos. He's hilarious, you know. The LA Knight guy, I've only seen a little bit of him, but his like whole shtick is like yeah. And it just it's like, to me, it's like the Aldi brand of what, you know, like the Stone Cold thing. Now, granted, I did see a couple of his promos, and they weren't bad. They were probably the best in the WWE. I'll give him that, because I think Roman Reigns is fucking awful on the mic, like so cringy. But so are the Usos. I like their storyline, but I think they are the cringiest actors and things on the mic. Paul Heyman's a little cornball, but you got to respect him. That's his shtick. Like to me, he kind of saves that a little bit, you know. Yeah, I can't think of anybody in the WWE that's really, you know. All right, The Miz. That's fair. I think from what I've seen from him, he's really good. you know. The Seth Rollins, I think he's a little corny. I don't know much about him, but he seems a little corny to me. That Happy Corbin guy. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna get started on that. That's the fucking worst thing I've seen in wrestling in years. That's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting. Trying to think. Like you guys know, look, I'm a Logan Paul fan. I don't think he's not that good on the mic. I really think he is pretty good at wrestling. And I thought he would be really good because having the YouTuber background, and that's kind of his thing, and the podcast, and you know, the skits and stuff, and you know, he's got some acting under his chops. He's not that good, at least yet, on the mic. I expect better. I thought that would be his strong suit. I thought he'd be better on the mic than he would be wrestling, and it's actually, to me, the other way around. I think he's a much better wrestler than he is on the mic. I love Pat. Pat McAfee's fans. I can't wait. I don't know. Is he coming back? Now he's got the ESPN deal. I don't know if he's going back to WWF, you know? Yeah, I try to say WWE, but I think my brain just wants to say WWF. You know, I think it's hard. I'm like 50-50. But that MJF guy, I've seen some stuff on social media. I have no idea what his wrestling's like. I don't think I've seen a single wrestling match of his, but I've seen so many. Even like when he's at those conventions and the way he interacts with fans, he's still in character, ruthless. Like I've watched him rip kids apart. Hilarious. So I give him that, you know. That part at least is really entertaining. So I hope he is like a good wrestler too. That'd be really cool, you know. Yeah, having a good day. Hey man, I appreciate that, Nightmare, big time. I hope you are as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here too. See his dog collar match. See, I don't like that CM Punk guy. I don't like that guy. Guys, he seems a little fucking not there, you know? He's like he seems like he'd be a piece of shit in real life, you know? And maybe that's part of his gimmick. I know nothing about him. But he just gives me vibes of like, if you really met that dude, he'd be a piece of shit, you know? Think they could have done you... Fuck no. They couldn't do... That's the truth. Man, you look at some of the shit they were doing. Do-Rag Vince... Come on, need I say more? I don't think you could get away with a lot of the shit Goldust was doing. You know? We had thicker skin back then, you know? Our skin was a lot thicker. But yeah, and that is true. So, and you guys filled me in on that. I didn't know if that was like a work or whatever, but yeah, no, double fuck him for that. So Colt Cabana, man, what a fucking nicest people I've ever met, person. And I can only judge somebody by my personal experience, you know. And Colt Cabana, every time I met him, that guy has been the fucking nicest person you could talk to. And it's so crazy because I knew him for so long. Obviously, I only knew him from JCW. I didn't know he did other stuff besides wrestle at JCW. I thought that was his thing, you know. Fucking little did I know he's actually WWF, he's AEW, Ring of Honor, you know. And in JCW, man, it was like you hated him. I didn't even know him. I'm like, this guy seems like he's a real fucking cocksucker, you know? Like that was my impressions. Fucking, he just sold it great. You meet him in real life, man, that dude is the most fucking kind, humble, fucking, just such a awesome dude, you know? Yeah, no, Vince had a lot of moments. There was what are they just bringing up now? Like, I don't even remember this as a kid, but I guess, what was it, the DX, what was it, Xbox did, like, blackface or something? That's starting to, like, resurface again. Like, there's just, you can't, there's just no way And that's why I think the WWE is almost at F. Is, you know, you almost have to take the PG approach, you know? It seems like everybody does, unfortunately. So, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's just dumb. Everybody's fine, you know? You know what's so wild to me watching a lot of this old wrestling stuff now? Because that's like all I watch now at night. Fucking China, I think, is so underrated. Like, how many times she was in the middle of, like, fighting dudes? You know, I was just watching a match last night. It was Kane versus Triple H. This is when he had that dope reverse black with the red, you know, instead of the red with the black. And he was, like, fighting him. And I think it was, like, Raw or SmackDown for the championship belt. And it starts off, she takes a clothesline from it. Like, she was getting her ass beat by dudes, you know? She was a bad bitch, man. Is she not even in the Hall of Fame? Of course they cut it. You know, it's like, there's just some things. I'm sure a lot of things got cut, you know? You know, I'm sure if we went through all the Stone Cold skits, there's a lot of them that wouldn't fly today, you know? Oh, she is with Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Gotcha. I don't really know how the WWE Hall of Fame stuff works. So does anybody else? Like, like Triple H, he's got to be in both, right? DX and Solo. I would assume Shawn. Almost everybody in DX could get a DX and a Solo, right? I mean, X-Pac, he's had what was his thing? He was doing shit. What was he? Something the Kid? I can't remember, but I hear like he in the wrestling world, he is like very well respected. But China for sure. That's like a no-brainer. You know what's crazy is, and a lot of times when somebody says DX, she's like the first person that pops into my head. You know, then obviously you get everybody else, but for me, like, she was so unique. But oh yeah, he is. I did hear he's a Minneapolis boy. I did hear that. 1, 2, 3 Kid. There you go. 1, 2. See, I don't. It's a little before me. I didn't. But was that with like? Was that like with Shawn Michaels before? Was that 1, 2, 3 Kid? Like obviously way before DX. But fuck, maybe we do turn YouTube into wrestling. Who suggested that earlier? I think it was Shay, right? It's wild. But I really do want to go to SummerSlam. It's in Detroit. I think I gotta go, you know? I think we'd be crazy not to. Yeah, hell, that's what I was just saying. I was just late to this, if you will, because I got caught up watching the final part of it in my room, which I've seen before, but it's just such a crazy story, and it makes you miss it, man. That was so fun. Yeah, I'd love to vlog it. I would. I'd love to vlog it. I mean, it's just like, I can't, I don't know when the last big pay-per-view Detroit had was. I know they've done like Raws and SmackDowns and shit here, but I'm thinking like pay-per-view wise. Especially like, to me, SummerSlam's, like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, you know, or Survivor Series, those are like your big ones to me. You know, but SummerSlam is like a huge pay-per-view. So, and again, I'll probably just buy nosebleeds. I don't really give a fuck. I don't care enough about today's wrestling or like, I don't even know who's going to be there to like go ball out and get like ringside. I just don't care, because I'm probably going to be walking around getting fucked up, just taking it in. Like, I want to be around now that I'm an adult. I haven't been to a wrestling event since I've been an adult. I've been to 2 in my life, and I was a kid. So I kind of want to I want to people watch a little bit. I want to just soak it in, you know? Yeah, I did see Cody versus Brock. Now, I think for me, I'm a little biased towards Brock because I did like Brock. I always liked him, you know? So it's kind of cool. He's like the last piece, right? That's like kind of wrestling now. Because you could say, what, Randy Orton, he still wrestles, which he's cool and all, but Brock was before that, you know? So it'd be cool to be able to see, hey, at least I see Brock Lesnar in person, you know? But what do you think? Oh, I love Logan being in there. Oh, I love him being in there. And not just that, I love that he's having success, you know? Like, he didn't just go there as just like, just to, like, fuck off. Like, he's taking it seriously, and I think surprisingly, he needs to get better on the mic, but as a wrestler, I think he's entertaining to watch, you know? And he's fighting the Ricochet guy. I don't know shit about Ricochet, but I did watch a little promo and stuff, so that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Because you know what's funny is I was actually, no bullshit, I was gonna fly to Dallas. This was like on my treat yourself agenda. I was gonna go to Dallas for a day or two to watch the Jake Paul Nate Diaz fight, and because that's gonna be a good one. You know, like they're both, you know, fucking kings of shit talking, and that's a fun. I know both. You know, I don't really know a lot of UFC or boxers, but how do you not know Nate Diaz? You know, so I think that's gonna be a really fun fight. But then that's August 5th, the same day as SummerSlam. And I'm like, what the fuck? We've got SummerSlam in our backyard? Right down, like, fucking 15 minutes from my house? I can be at SummerSlam? Like, how do you pass that up, you know? Prank call. I don't have any wrestlers' contact information. I'm not ruling it out, but I don't. If you guys can give me some wrestlers' numbers, and we can make something happen. I'm sure. First wrestler was in Tucson when those lights went out and the take. Oh man, that had to be so cool to see. I'm jealous of that. Albuquerque, what's good? Strangles, what's good, man? Let's go. Fuck, I miss New Mexico, man. Fuck, I want to go back to New Mexico so fucking bad. Don't you? Oh, I guess I probably do, right? Because he messaged me on social media. I'm not gonna prank call Roddy Hogan though. I'm okay. Well, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna open up that can of worms. You know. Is there like, okay, so far the matches, is there gonna be like any wild ones, like in terms of just like, oh, like a hardcore match, a Hell in a Cell, a fucking, you know, like a tables match? Like, is there, or is it all just strictly one-on-one fighting? I want to see something crazy. It's SummerSlam, you know what I'm saying? Give me a wild-ass match. Give me a First Blood match. They probably can't do that now with the PG shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, give me something. A no-holds-barred. I need something. Is anything like that? There has to be. There's no way you have a pay-per-view with, like, just straight, normal 1, 2, 3 pinfalls, right? This guy, it's fucking SummerSlam, dude. I hope they do something, man. You know. And we don't even really know all the or do we know all the matches? We know what the Cody and Brock thing. The Seth Rollins and the Finn Balor guy. I don't really know either. I've heard their names. I don't really know them. I know they're big deals. You know, I know they're upper tier wrestlers right now. Logan and Ricochet. You know, Roman's gonna be. What is him? Is you think it's gonna be him versus the Jey Uso guy? How long am I on the stream? That's a great question. I don't know, actually. On Twitch, I know. In my mind, I feel like I've only been streaming for like 30 minutes, but it's probably been like an hour, I'd assume. Oh, favorite tag team? Yeah, Legion. Dude, come on, man. That's crazy. That is one thing that I loved about Kane, is he had the wildest tag team partners. They could put Kane with anybody and it worked. The Hurricane was fucking funny. Kane and X-Pac is up there with like my favorite. Like, that was such a good, fun tag team, you know, that worked. And it was a great era for it. It was so wild. Obviously, Kane and Undertaker. If I had to pick Brothers of Destruction, that would be my number one. I didn't even watch wrestling during the Hell No, but I just watched some YouTube Kane documentary, and it looked like that was something fun, you know. But I'm sure I'm being biased here, but I think Kane was like, he had the best tag teams of all time, because it was always a unique dynamic, and I feel like that was like a majority of Kane's career was in tag teams, you know. I think they had Kane and Big Show for a while too, right? She's got to be there, right? I'll tell you what. I almost like the girl wrestling now, the female wrestling, better than the male wrestling. Like, I remember female wrestling, the Divas, as like a bra and panties match, a quick little like bitch slap, or like, you know, it wasn't usually anything too, unless it was China, it wasn't anything usually too crazy. Lita got a little wild, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could do the Hardy Boys type stuff, but my God, man, I am blown away at the women's wrestling. It is like fucking amazing. Amazing. So I don't know what happened there, but it's like the only one that I see nowadays that I is a little, I feel like she's not holding her weight, is Ronda Rousey. I think her wrestling, every time I see it looks a little sloppy. But my God, man, there's the girl with the ponytail. What's her name? Bianca something. She's great. Fucking, in terms of wrestling skills, Ric Flair's daughter, right? That's his daughter, the Charlotte Flair. She's fucking great. That Becky Lynch girl, phenomenal. They're bringing Trish Stratus back. She's looking pretty fucking good, you know. I mean, physically, she's a fucking, I think she looks the best she's ever looked, but her wrestling still looks like it's holding weight. The Rhea Ripley girl, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I forget about her? Yeah, the how do you say, Asuka girl? Yeah, I don't know the girl that won Money in the Bank. I don't know that girl, but I'll say it. I think, push come to shove, I mean, it's close, but you could make a case, at least I could, that the female Money in the Bank match, like the briefcase, was better than the dudes. Like, it looked cleaner, you know? I just think women's wrestling now that is when I started watching it again. I remember it was WrestleMania. I got back into it because Stone Cold was coming back last year. And Pat McAfee, I watch his podcast almost daily. So that got me into it. But I was blown away. I'm like, what? Girls are, and I mean, they're taking bumps, dude. They're like, they're doing big moves. They're fucking out of control. I think, like, pound for pound, wrestling skill wise, I might give the female division at this current moment a slight nod. Blows my mind. I was not ready for that, man. They're fucking bringing it. So whatever WWE did do with the girl wrestlers, which I respect, the Stacy Keeblers, the hotties, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bra and panty matches are legendary, but to now showcase these girls, maybe I'm sexist. I didn't know girls could throw down like that in the ring. I wasn't used to that. That wasn't my my wrestling that I remember, you know? Concert of Monster, what's good? I see you. Yeah, that's in the Io Sky or so. She won the Money in the Bank thing, right? I don't know her. I've never seen her before that, but I don't know none of those ones. Jade, Ruby, Soho, I don't know none of those girls. There is one girl. She's like, her look is. Well, I'll just say it. I think she could be built like more of like the closest to a modern day China. I don't know her name. I think she was Ronda Rousey's partner. But she wears her eye makeup super thick, and she looks like she's not. She's not a diva. She doesn't look like a diva. I'll tell you that. But that girl, I don't know her name. I don't know her name, but she looks scary. Yeah, that's it. I've seen that Baszler. That I think that is it. But she wears her eye makeup super thick. Like that shit's like up to here. Did she used to be? No fucking. I knew it. I knew she has the look and the build for like that girl will really fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like Ronda Rousey will real life. I mean, any of those girl wrestlers will real life fuck me up. But I'm talking about cage fight will beat the fucking brakes off you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she looks like a real fighter. So, I was just going to say, I bet money that chick has some kind of real fighting background. And that totally makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking her. I'm just saying, for me, on the look scale, not my type. But I would not. There's more dude. Like, I would rather, in a fist fight, hands down, fight little Dominic Mysterio blow to blow than to fight her in a fist fight. Like, no question. I have way better odds fighting Rey Mysterio Jr. You know what I'm saying? Chris Statland, I don't even know who the fuck that is. Unique, what's good, man? But, yeah, God, he is so... I want to root for him. Because I love Rey Mysterio. And I just can't. There's just something about him. It's just like... And I think they're doing him dirty, personally. I watch his segments, and it's so corny. He has the corniest segments. Bar none. The cheesiest. Whose kid is wrestling? I mean, I know, look at Ric Flair's kid. She's awesome. I like legit where they're like she's about to wrestle. I'm like, fuck yeah, we're about to see something good. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck's kid is wrestling also right now and is doing a good job? Oh, fucking Rikishi's kids. Duh, they're the top of the WWE. You know what I'm saying? I don't like them on the mic. I think they are corny as fuck too. But I'll tell you what. I was the biggest hater of this. Like, I get the Bloodline story. It is fun. It's easy to get, like, it is a good story overall. I didn't see anything special, personally, in the Usos or Roman Reigns until I watched Money in the Bank. That fucking... Me and Rose watched it. That match, that tag team match, was probably the greatest wrestling match I've seen in years. And mind you, I was a hater going in. I don't see anything special about. I don't get why these guys are at the top. I understood it by the end of that. They took me as a hater. I couldn't. I'm like, I was watching the highlights. I'll be honest. I'm like, this was amazing. This was incredible. I understand it now. I get it. That match completely turned how I look at those guys. But you see what I'm saying? Rikishi's kids, phenomenal. Rey Mysterio, why does your kid suck? I don't get it. You know? But yeah, Davey, I'm right there with you. I'm like, but I called it. You can ask Rose. I'm like, all right, man. There's no gold on the line, right? There ain't no belts on the line. I told her, I'm like, no way the Usos lose this one. There's nothing that their precious little Roman Reigns can lose. You know what I'm saying? But when the ref did get knocked out, I'm like, come on, man. The same old cheesy bullshit. You're going to ruin a good match like this. It was so good up until this point. And I think that Solo guy, I think he's pretty good too. I do. I think he's getting some spotlight that he deserves, you know. Super Sizzle, what's good, bro? You know we got to be on the tubes. Braun Breaker's the son of Rick Steiner. Again, I don't know who that is. I mean, I know Rick Steiner. I don't know the Braun Breaker. All right, so there's some generational wrestle. Okay. You know, obviously I know fucking Cody Rhodes is Dusty Rhodes' kid, but I feel he's like a full grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't count, but I got to get better at wrestling though. You know what I'm saying? I would not be a fun wrestling streamer to watch. I mean, you guys have to correct me and fill in my blanks 90% of this. So, yeah, no, Solo. No, I know that. I know he's a little. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Rikishi's kids, fucking, they get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna say it. Like, Rikishi's one of the greatest gimmicks. Like, one of the funniest wrestlers. Like, he held it down. He has phenomenal moments. He's a legend, a Hall of Famer, no question. However, his kids, talent-wise, in my opinion, leaps and bounds, jumps over Rikishi, right? I don't see that with anybody else right now. I can get like a wrestling thing. Maybe I'll just start doing these streams in like some wrestling underwear. I'll get some like black Stone Cold underwear. You know what I'm saying? I got my Stone Cold vest in the other room. I can go put that on right now. You know? Oh, man, I'm watching all the old Kane stuff. I watched 2 of them before I got in the shower to do this stream. It was so cringy when they used to make him... You know when X-Pac was like, you don't need that thing anymore, man. And he takes the little voice changer, and his Kane's first words, he's like, suck it. Like how they used to make him talk like that. Oh, it's so cringy, you know? But when he was talking with the half mask, you know, when he's talking about the Canaanites and doing the fucking Canaroonies and cutting those promos with RVD, and it was good, you know? Shay, thank you so much. I appreciate you helping me with all this wrestling stuff too, and I appreciate you stopping in. I hope you had an amazing night. I know who AJ Styles is. I know he's got long hair and stuff. I know nothing about him, but if you show me a picture of him, I could tell you that's AJ Styles. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't know shit.
I got you half of the new Burger King sandwich. I want to try it.
What is it?
Like a chicken parmesan.
Chicken parm. Real quick, I just want to show you this. Don't read it out loud, but you can just start brainstorming. So she texted me. I think she wants to do like a run and stuff. I was like, I'm down.
Yeah.
We can get some, rent them out and stuff and just party. So I was like, I would ask if you knew anything, but I think it'd be pretty wild.
Yeah, let me think.
Okay. All right. I was big into that. Yeah, TNA I don't know a lot about either. I'm just learning about... I didn't even realize Kurt Angle was gone until I started watching some of this YouTube stuff. They were talking about how they call him Perk Angle. I didn't know this was a thing till just like a week ago. I find it hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious. It's funny, but it's not funny type of deal. I didn't even realize he left the WWF and went to TNA. Like, that's how much I didn't really follow wrestling, you know? But our new chicken parm Burger King sandwich, not bad.
Ever started the dryer because your clothes are wet?
Yeah, I don't. Just put on low.
I did.
Okay.
I just reset it, whatever. But
Hoodies will shrink and shit. I don't
whenever
like
they're
that.
dry, just the clothes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Edge is still wrestling. You think he'll be at SummerSlam? I'd like to see him. And it's so funny to me because when I see Edge, like, everybody's like, oh my God, Edge. Or there's like this, like, they put him on upper tier. I always picture him as a tag team guy with Christian. I don't ever picture him as like a top card guy. Is it soggy? The inside of the bun is definitely soggy. But it's pretty good, you know? I've always looked at Edge as like he could be a really cool Intercontinental champion, but I don't picture him as like a world heavyweight champion. He was a tag team guy, and then give him like an Intercontinental or a European belt, and he's good. You know, like that's he's like a mid-card type thing. But apparently I missed something. Because I came back to wrestling and everybody's losing their fucking minds because I'm like, Edge? Nobody gave it, like, I mean, is it just me? But like when he would wrestle, like that's when you got a snack or something. You know, like, it was Edge. You weren't like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to see Edge tonight. You know? Now K-Rage is in the chat. Let's go, boys. R-rated. Yeah, see, I don't think I was there for the R-rated superstar thing. That sounds new to me. I just think of Edge and Christian. Or the Brood. The Brood was dope. You know what I'm saying? Edge feud with Cena. Oh, what year was that? Most hated wrestler. Oh, wow. Oh, easy. Goldberg. I can't stand that guy. I think he is the most overrated, boring, fucking shitty. I'll never understand the hype. Nothing exciting about him. And he is like revered as like a fucking... He was like WCW's fucking show pig. But... No, fuck Goldberg. Fucking, it was like a poor man's Stone Cold. They just want another, like, a bald fucking badass wrestler with black underwear. But you can't be Stone Cold, Goldberg. You ain't like that. But, I don't... But, yeah, I'll take Gilbert. 100%. I would enjoy watching a Gilbert match. You know who I used to really... And this has nothing to do with me. I eventually got to meet him and everything. I fucking... Like, as a kid... Like, looking at it now, I didn't realize when the ECW merger happened. I just thought, oh, shit, there's just new wrestlers. You know, I didn't know they had a background. I didn't know none of this. But... two ECW wrestlers that I, like, love that are, like... You could put them up there for my top spots. I love Rob Van Dam. Love RVD. I think he's fun to watch. Besides Kane and Undertaker, that's probably my favorite tag team, was the Kane and RVD, you know? And then Rhino. I loved Rhino. I don't know what the gore, like... I remember he was in, like, one of the SmackDown games. I would always play as Rhino. Like, I don't know what it was. I was like, he's a badass. Then I actually got to, lo and behold, meet him years later at, like, a JCW event. And we were backstage. I remember eating a Little Caesars pizza with him. And just one of the nicest fucking people I've ever met. And, you know, you think when you see him, you're like, this guy's going to be intense. You know, like, don't talk to this type of guy. Oh, my God. Fucking wonderful. Just so cool to talk to. But, like, I love Rhino. You know what I'm saying? Then it was like when I started seeing him JCW, and I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. But yeah, Eddie Guerrero was really cool. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't like huge into like him and Chris Benoit and like when they came over. But as I got older, I really respected what Eddie Guerrero did when I understood what was happening. You know. But at the time when I was a kid, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was all right to watch, but yeah, I got to open up doing stand up at the Gathering for Mick Foley. Nicest motherfucker. Just so cool, right? Because he's been in my top 5. He's in my top 3, you know? And you just hope. You know, like, if I met Kane and he was a dick, I'd be like, fuck. No, you can't be a dick. You know, and it's like you get nervous here. I'm like, man, oh, you're like one of my all-time favorites. And, man, me and him sat backstage. He had my back so hard. We just sat there and we probably talked for about 20, 30 minutes. Just me and him back. It was the coolest thing ever. What a fucking nice guy, man. Oh, New Jack was fucking wild, huh? You know he's wild because I didn't really follow that indie scene or nothing. And even I knew who that guy was for the wrong reasons. The Latino World Order was dope. I will say that was dope. Al Snow, well, yeah, come on, man. Yeah, this is awesome. Man, it's cool. Trip down memory lane today. I like it, man. Every time we talk about like old school wrestling, because I feel like I don't have a lot to contribute, I always think I've said everything I have to say, and then you guys talk about something else. I'm like, fuck, I forgot about that. But like, what was it? I completely forgot they existed, and they were such a huge part of my childhood and like getting me into wrestling. But what was the fucking with the corporation, Vince McMahon squad? I know Kane was part of it, and they're like big boss. Like everybody was part of that bitch. Like I forgot that was even a thing. And then when I saw it, it like unlocked all these memories that I had. It's just wild. I had like all of them. I had all the wrestling games. I was obsessed with wrestling all the way up until the GameCube. I think GameCube had some of the most underrated wrestling games ever. Day of Reckoning was fucking phenomenal. Oh, Samantha, 100%. 100%. I didn't really get into the JBL thing, you know. What was it like the what was their name? Him and Farouk, the Acolyte something, I don't know, but weren't they part of the Ministry of the Darkness for a little bit or something? And Acolytes or something. What was the fuck was their name? APA? Yeah, what was, I don't know. But I liked him and Bradshaw and Farouk, I always thought were badass. Alright, good. Alright. Wrestlers theme. I love the Big Show's theme song. The OG one. That one gets me pumped up. DX. I love Vince McMahon's. Kane is obviously classic to me. Your Stone Cold's classic. Didn't really, The Rock's it was, but I didn't really care for it. But DX, Big Show, Shawn Michaels, man, that motherfucker, I still sing that. But yeah, I didn't play none of the SmackDown vs. Raw games. None of them. Yeah, Kane's debut, man. I even liked the one with the band. The Slow Chemical one. I even liked that one. I thought that was really cool. But it's not as good as the original, you know? The fuck was I gonna do? Fuck, I was trying to pull something up. There's a million things happening right now. I'm sorry, guys. Talk to me, Goose. What's wrong? Yeah, I couldn't think of anything to title this video because I didn't know what I was gonna do. So I'm not gonna lie, I did the classic YouTube clickbait where you say something negative and people usually click. So I wanted it to be like negative without it being negative. And then you ask a question. So clickbait terms, you want to click to hear the end. It's shitty, but that's what I did. I just tried to clickbait people tonight. You know? Well, that's because you're an OG, you know? But and it's different with YouTube because these videos are going to stay on my page. You know what I'm saying? So there's already a playlist created, the Tuesday live streams or whatever. So it's weird. You kind of got to think of a YouTube type title. You know, it's just a little different, is all. Oh, damn. Yeah, I should have did that, like Mr. Beast, fucking, whatever the new hot trend is right now. But I figured, we could try to clickbait people. When people think there's drama, they come running. It's a sad world we live in, but it's the world we live in. I appreciate the compliments. I can't wait to shave. Like my hair to me is too. When my hair can make an indent from my hat, I want to get rid of it. It's getting too long. But if all goes well, I'll be able to cut my hair Thursday. You know what I'm saying? You're okay, Rage. How far behind are you? K Rage was in here like fucking 30 minutes ago. Isn't she here? What the fuck? You got me tripping out right now. JV, there you fucking go. Man, that would get, man, holy shit. So I gotta start clickbaiting, man. Oh, you're lurking in the chat? Okay, there we go. They didn't give you no sauce with these? These things are cold and old, man. Yeah, but drama leads to views, right? And then they all come in here waiting for something juicy, and I just start talking about rim jobs and old wrestling. You know? The old bait and switch, boys. Good. Yeah, fuck, man. This is wild eating, like... Usually, I don't mind Burger King cheese sticks. They've got good marinara. Man, eating these with no marinara or ranch is fucking wild. It's like drying my mouth out. Fair enough. We got a little crazy on Twitch last night with the butthole stuff, and I'm not gonna say I'm sorry because I'm not, but just know I never plan these things. I don't plan for conversations to take those turns, you know. Most overrated. I'm gonna say Goldberg. I think he's the most overrated wrestler there is. He's overrated. He sucks. I hear he ended Bret Hart's career. You don't just end the Hitman's career. You know, Bret didn't deserve to go out to a bum like Goldberg. Come on, man. Yeah, I pretty much just confessed. Well, I'm not gonna go into it. If you want to see it, you gotta watch the VOD. You know, I'm gonna keep the YouTube a family-friendly page. Okay. Family-friendly here. Is anybody in the chat though? Is anybody here going to SummerSlam in Detroit? That'd be wild. I'm just curious. The Christmas horror movie go? No. Nope. Nobody's going? Damn. If we're going, we need to get our tickets ASAP. I've been looking at them. Yeah, I mean, I want to go. I definitely, there's no question I want to go, you know? who knows when we'll get another big pay-per-view. I don't see Detroit getting to WrestleMania anytime soon, so SummerSlam's pretty fucking good. Who do you man, that's I only have limited options because I don't really know a whole lot. I don't know why, but I don't feel like it's going to be one of the Usos. I just don't think so. I think they're great. When I look at those guys, though, I look at them as how I used to look at Edge. Like, they're like a tag team. They're, like, good together. Like, I know there's talent. Like I said, I just told you guys, they won me over. That Money in the Bank. But it just seems weird that one Uso would be the world champ. I don't know. Doesn't that feel weird? But I seen a lot of fan theories that they're going to make it go all the way to WrestleMania.
How much do you want to spend on tickets?
Not a lot. Because I don't really care where we sit.
And cheapest is like 100.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be some 100 or 150, 200, somewhere around there. But I don't even know. I think when I checked floor, there was like something for like 6, 7. I'm like, yeah, I don't care that much.
100?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was thinking like 150. Like,
Yeah.
not the worst seats, but...
Yeah.
You cool with that, then?
Yeah, just find some decent ones. And check both, because I was checking Ticketmaster and StubHub.
I'm on Ticketmaster.
Yeah. StubHub had some good prices. You know what I'm saying? It's so, but a fan theory where they said it's going to wrap around to next WrestleMania and he'll fight Cody Rhodes again. And, I mean, I can see that for a story thing. Again, I don't know shit about wrestling, so I think maybe I'm the wrong guy to ask. But that one, to me, with my knowledge, makes the most sense. Unless there's going to be some new rising star soon, but... Oh, probably 100%. Everything's a tax write-off. You got to nowadays. Yeah, I think they're making Cody pay for the AEW stuff. But I'm like, damn, bro. You just headline WrestleMania, and now Money in the Bank, you're fighting Dominic Mysterio? That to me sounds like you just fell to the bottom. And now you're in this, like, pointless... I don't even understand the Brock Lesnar angle. I don't even understand that angle. But chocolate. Strawberry's pretty dope, but I love chocolate milk. Love it. And if it didn't fuck my insides up so much, I'd drink it a lot. But chocolate milk will make me spray poop out of my asshole now. So thinking the new belts. From what I've seen, I don't really like them. I think they look weird. But I don't think I've had strawberry banana milk. I mean, I love strawberry banana shit, though. I'm getting you all hot. Good. That's what I'm here for. I just need to accept it. I'm just a piece of fucking man meat. I'm a hot piece of ass. Fight milk is the best. What is fight milk? Smilk. That sounds familiar. It sucks too, man, because I love milk. I used to just drink milk out the fucking gallon, man. I love milk. You know, I love dairy. And cereal is like, if I could only have one type of food for the rest of my life, it would be cereal. No question. I love trying. I just bought a new thing. I had to try it. Because when a new cereal comes out, I got to try it. Most of the time, unfortunately, they suck. Which this one, I'm going to go ahead and say it sucks. But they had Kit Kat cereal. I love Kit Kats. The cereal, not good. Not good. And I knew it wasn't going to be good. But go-to, I don't have a go-to. It depends on my mood. Because I like healthy cereals. I like not healthy cereals. If you can find it, it's so hard for me to find. But Rice Krispie Treat cereal. It used to be in a purple box growing up. I think they changed the color, but the one with the marshmallowy clusters of the Rice Krispie Treat cereal, that's S tier. Healthy cereal, there's a cereal called Cracklin' Oat Bran, S tier. I'll fucking eat that any day of the week. The new, I'm not a huge Fruit Loop guy, but they put the Fruit Loop with the marshmallows. I just bought that. Fruit Loops with the marshmallows, amazing. I love Life cereal. Just give me plain. I don't need cinnamon or they're doing chocolate. I don't do that. Just give me plain Life. Honey Bunches of Oats will forever be goated. They changed the recipe, man, in the Fruity Pebbles and the Cocoa Pebbles. Something's different, and they taste like plasticky, like fake. However, again, you get the ones with the marshmallows, amazing. Yeah, Cinnamon Life's good, but to me it doesn't hold a candle to regular Life. I love regular. I got some up there. Ooh, apple chocolate. I haven't had that one in a hot minute. My grandma, I remember she would buy. She's the one that got me addicted to cereal. She would always buy cereal. That's how I got my name, Creep Ass. You guys know that. Was finishing off her cereal. But we were a cereal family. And now looking back at it and looking at our financial strain, I get it. I get why we had cereal for a lot of meals. I also love hot cereals. I don't think there's a hot cereal that I don't like. I've got upstairs, I've got cocoa wheats. I've got malto meal. I love oatmeal. I love grits as cereal. You make grits and you put sugar and milk in it. And I love corn mush. That's where you just boil the cornmeal. You got to stir it as you're mixing it so it don't get lumpy. And you put sugar and milk on that. We used to call it mush. I don't know what other people call it. But any hot cereal, it's over. You know? Yeah, but yeah, like you're talking S tier rice. That's what I'd like to do. Let's do maybe next week. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to create a cereal tier list. I've always wanted to do those on streams. I've set them up before and we never got around to them. But I think that'd be a fun event. I'm going to get a whole bunch of cereals and we're going to I'll make my tier list and we can have discussions. Maybe you guys can persuade me. But that's something I would actually enjoy doing. I'm a cereal fucking fanatic diehard. Okay? Waiting for you to... Okay, K-Rage, talk to Rose, too, because Rose was blowing me up a couple days ago, I think when he was still out of the country on his wedding, begging me to get tickets with him, so just see if he got some. But I think he might have been waiting for us. Cereal tier list. Okay. Yeah, the Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows right now are amazing. So I want to do that for YouTube. Let's do that next week. I think that'll be fun. Because maybe I'll go buy some, like, I'm going to get some that I've never had before that look good. And I'll fucking lay out, I'm going to write it down. I'll lay out like a table. And I'd like to try. So I love trying new cereal. You guys have no idea. Even if I'm shopping and I'm there for, let's say, just a can of corn. Like, I'm not looking for cereal. It's not on my grocery list. I always walk down the cereal aisle just to see what's new. Get new ones to try. Like, that's something I would legit really enjoy doing. That'd be fun to me. I don't know if it'd be fun to anybody else, but, like, I'm not just saying that. I am a fucking cereal fanatic. See, Blitz and MK2. Yes, the other two. So that's the Marvel cabinet. So it's got Marvel superheroes, X-Men, Children of the Atom, and the Punisher beat-em-ups game. And then my all-time favorite arcade game, The Simpsons. And it also comes with Simpsons Bowling, which I never played until that, and it's fucking fun as shit. So, and then I got a bunch in the other room. I got the Ninja Turtles cab. I've got the Rampage and Midway cab. I've got NBA Jam. We've got Buck Hunt upstairs. And then I got a multi-cab with some, it's like a wrestling cab too. So, Monster cereal. Oh, I heard about that. Is that out now or do I gotta wait for fucking, do I gotta wait for Halloween? Or is, you know how they usually like fucking September shit, they start launching that? All right, let me see. Monster cereal. I'm gonna write that down. because I have not tried that one. But yeah, the Kit Kat cereal. You know what bothers me? It's not the first one that it's done this. It tastes nothing like a Kit Kat. Okay? But it tastes fucking like mocha. Like some coffee shit. It has like this mocha coffee aftertaste. And I hate that. I hate mocha flavored shit. I hate coffee. So I can taste that. And it's so gross. So that shit's probably going to get thrown out to the fucking prairie dog in the backyard. Whatever he is. Yeah, I love the fucking Monster cereals though. Bro, same. And every time I see it, yeah, the whistle pig. Every time I see it, my brain wants to be like, that's the greatest thing ever. The Reese's cereal, I love. Then I see, speaking of new cereals, they started doing something with, I think, Trix, Reese's, Cocoa Puffs, and Lucky Charms, I think, to start with 4. So that has to be what? That's General Mills, right? Those are all General Mills cereals. So they're called minis. And I was like, man, a Reese's mini? That sounds so fucking good. I bought it, dog shit. Like you put them in your mouth and they just turn into this soggy cluster. The texture is awful. So I haven't even, after that experience, I'm like, I'm not wasting another $1 on this fucking new guinea pig project they have. But the Reese's minis, dog shit. OG Captain Crunch. Give me everybody knows it's going to cut your mouth up, but it's worth the cuts. Those little skin tags you get hanging from the roof of your mouth. I'll eat the Crunch Berries. You know, peanut butter crunch is pretty mid. But there's, to me, regular ass Captain Crunch is S tier. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was getting at earlier. My grandma got obsessed with Waffle Crisp. I think we all as kids told her one time that we liked it. So she just started buying that shit for years. And so now I like it. I like the smell of it, but I don't love it. I can't love it anymore. The French toast one's fucks. That is so good. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, S tier. Right? I think we can all agree with that. They start doing they just did like a churro one, garbage. Like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch minis, I think I might have bought those ones too. I'm almost certain I did. It was the Reese's and that, now that I think about it. And I'm almost positive. And I remember it being terrible. Reese's mini marshmallow trees, I don't know if I had that. Talking about cereal, I just bought a Golden Grams. They finally got back to their OG recipe, which I don't know what they were thinking switching it. But the Golden Graham cereal bars, the treat bars with the chocolate and the marshmallows, best cereal bar. Cocoa Puffs is up there, but it's nowhere near the Golden Grahams cereal bar. Yeah, that's right. Golden Grahams is such an iconic cereal. I'm like, why did you... It was so bad that their marketing on their box, they call it the retro recipe, and they have to put on the box, we've changed back to our original recipe. Like, that's how you know you fuck up. All right, there you go. Honey Smacks and Golden Crisp, S tier. S tier. Those little puffs, I don't know what the fuck's going on. They don't look appetizing. S tier. Your pee smells like mine always. Every time I have a bowl of that, my piss smells like the milk in the Honey Smacks. It's like no other food that I know of alters my piss like Honey Smacks do. And I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's not a bad pissy smell. I mean, I'd rather smell Honey Smacks than piss. So. If you haven't had Pop-Tart cereal, I don't think I have. I've had the little Pop-Tart minis. Those are amazing. I don't think I've had the cereal yet. Yeah, the Sour Patch Kids. I didn't have high hopes going into that, and I didn't have high hopes coming out of that. I tried it. It wasn't as awful as my brain picked, but that would never be something I would be like, oh my god, I'm craving Sour Patch Kids cereal. You know? There used to be this cereal when I was a kid I was obsessed with. And there was only like a couple supermarkets by me that carried it. So I don't even know if it was like off-brand to this store. I don't know if other people have had it, if it's available everywhere. I don't know the lore of it. But it was called King Vitamin. And it was almost in the vein of a Captain Crunch. And they were like little circle-y. They almost looked like gears. And they got a little soggier. They didn't fuck the roof of your mouth up like Captain Crunch. It was so good. I can't find it anywhere. And I'm afraid that they have gone out of business. Oh my god, yeah, the corn pop. What happened to the foil bag? You could rip the top. It tasted better. I'm with you. I would... Corn pops in the foil bag, I'm putting S tier. Honeycomb, that's one of my all-time favorites. That's S tier. Even now, I can still enjoy them, you know? Okay, so other people have had it. Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck. Nobody ever talked about it. It was never high on anybody's list that I ever talked to about cereal. But King Vitamin, it had, like, nicotine in it or something. Like, I was, like, fucking 8, 9 years old, scratching my neck. Like, Grandma, we got to get some King Vitamin. You know, and there was like, I don't remember being in Kroger, or fucking Meijer. It was only in this supermarket we used to have in the area called Oak Ridge, and that's the only place I remember that carried it. Okay, it probably did. Some of his wrestling maracas. Yeah. Oh, I love healthiest cereals. Right? Basic 4. Love that. Honey Bunches of Oats. I said my all-time favorite, Cracklin' Oat Bran. It looks awful from the box art. It is the most boring. Then you look at it and you're like, there's no way this is going to taste good. It is some of the best cereal you'll ever have in your life. Mainly Wikipedia. Thank you, man. And fuck yeah, Golden Grams are the shit. I got a brand new box I haven't even opened upstairs right now. You're about to make me go crack that bitch open. Damn it. All good things must come to an end. It didn't even make it to see COVID. King Vitamin, damn you. I'll fucking cheers to him. You guys, if you never got to experience King Vitamin, you've missed out, man. Low-key, I like grape nuts. I do. Now, a lot of these healthy cereals I know because, like I said, being raised by my grandma, she always got shit like that. Now, she would also sometimes heat up her grape nuts. Like, you put a little bit of milk in there and you put it in the microwave and they get a little softer. Some things are fucking like little bricks. And it turns it a little mushy. You got to be careful. But I did like it warm and a little softer. I used to hate Raisin Bran. I love it now. With some sugar. I hate raisins. I don't know why the fuck I like Raisin Bran. Frosted Flakes, come on, man. That's up there. I don't mind normal corn flakes with a little bit of sugar on it, you know? Those are pretty good. Honey Nut Cheerios? Apple Cinnamon Cheerios? Are we not going to talk about those? Nobody fucks with those? Apple Cinnamon Cheerios are on another level. They're fantastic. Another cereal that I think is sucks over time now, not good as good as I remember, is Apple Jacks. I used to love Apple Jacks. I don't know, they're just not the same anymore, and I can't get behind it. Honey Nut Chex is great. Yeah, there's certain cereals I like slicing a banana. I'll do straight up. I'll cut a banana and just put milk on it and do bananas and milk, man. I love it. Oh, fucking frosted wheat. Thank you. Shredded wheat. I can't do the plain shredded wheat. That's like prison. But frosted mini wheats or whatever. Oh my god, that's S tier. What else? Yeah, I just bought the I got some keto cereals. I was actually, man, this was like, I told you guys, it was like months ago, maybe even almost a year ago. There was a keto cereal that hit me up, wanted to do a sponsorship, Magic Spoon, and I wanted to do it just because I'm a cereal mark, right? But I don't when I do sponsors, man, I don't like to sponsor stuff that I can't fully get behind. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to like try it first before I just told other people to try it. I can't remember what happened, but basically I fucked up. I didn't get back with them. I think they wanted to send me out some stuff, and I fucked up. But lo and behold, a few weeks ago, I was shopping. I seen Magic Spoon had some cereal in there, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm trying to eat a little healthier. You know, I've been dabbling in the keto. I've been failing lately, but some keto cereal I get is dog shit. Tastes like poison. I will say this cereal was the best. I'm not saying, but you are going to tell the difference. If you get a bowl of Fruit Loops and a bowl of their Fruity Rings or whatever they're called, there is a very clear difference, and your body's going to want the Fruit Loops. But for being a like no sugar, damn near no carb, they hands down have the best keto healthy cereal that I have tried. And I got a couple other ones that I have up in the upstairs that I gotta try. Maybe I'll save it for next week, because there's literally a brand that just says keto, and it's got like clusters and stuff in it. So I'm hoping it tastes less like poison, like a lot of them do. But oh, I didn't see the frosted Magic Spoon. Yeah, I picked the fruit one because I'm like, all right, Fruit Loops seems like it would be some easy to imitate. But and I was very happy with that. They did have a chocolate one I wanted to try, but chocolate is so, to me, I'm very, very picky with my chocolate cereal. Chocolate's like my favorite thing on planet Earth. So I'm gonna hold that to a high standard. I knew I would judge that one hard, so I was like, I'll get the fruity one. I can play that one, you know. Cookies and really tastes like pasty. No, I got some. I pulled it out on Twitch one day. It was like fucking $10-12 a little bag, and this shit, Catalina Crunch, it tasted like I swear to you, I thought like I was eating fumes. Like my body was like, yo, shut this down. Like something ain't right in here. Like you're eating something under the kitchen sink. I couldn't do that one. But flavored, yeah, I like them. And sometimes Cheerios, those new frosted Cheerios are really good. Like the Cheerios is anything but the plain ones. I can't do the plain ones, even with sugar. I can't do it. But yeah, I'm pumped, man. That'll be fun to do next week. We'll have a fucking cereal tier list, a cereal buffet. You know, maybe whoever's here, they can partake in the festivities. You know, BYOS, bring your own spoon, baby. Yeah, Special K is not bad. Like, it's not my go-to, but when you want something a little healthier, I can fuck with that. You know. Yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios, man. Come on, that's a classic. Classic. However, that is another. Well, I told you I don't fuck with off-brand cereals in general. But really, I don't know what it is. You'd think that'd be the easiest cereal to create a clone of. I swear it's like the worst. Off-brand Honey Nut Cheerios are always dog shit. Always. I don't know why. Knock, knock. Who's there? I did it a little too fast. I'm sorry. Shadowwood, what's good, baby? Damn, I want to eat some fucking cereal right now. Oh! I'm ready. But we won't. We'll save it for next week. We'll make a bit out of it. No, but that sounds fucking incredible. Like, incredible. I don't think I've had any cereal with chocolate milk. I don't think I can mentally prepare myself for that. I'm gonna enjoy it. I love plain Rice Krispies with sugar in them. I love Rice Krispies. I love Rice Krispie treats, like anything Rice Krispie. But Rice Krispie treat cereal, I mean, that is like, that's up there fighting with like my number one all time ever. So I don't even know who I'd put in that match, but I know Rice Krispie treat cereal would have their hat in the ring for that, no question. Absolutely no question. I'm trying to think. Do. Parmesan. It is kicking in. It is kicking in. Big time. Kicks. Oh, yes. Kicks. Though I had a lot of that as a kid. My grandma loved buying Kicks. I don't know if anybody remembers, they had like berry Kicks for a while. That shit was fucking amazing. I don't think they make it anymore. Tricks, that is something that has sucked over the years, and they turned it into like all balls, and now they're bringing back the fruit shapes. But again, they're like, you even look at them, they look like plastic. They're not the same Tricks, man. I don't know. Cookie Crisp, I used to love that as a kid. They've changed the recipe. It's not the same. It breaks my heart, man. I like Pops now, but somebody said it earlier. It's not the same without the foil bag. It's just not. I don't know what's going on. But where before I'd put it in S tier, now I'd probably put it in a B tier. It'd probably be at a B. It's good, but it's not my go-to. You know, one of my go-tos like it used to be. Yeah, I guess Frosted Flake, that one off-brand, that one's really hard to fuck up, huh? Yeah, they changed the dog, they changed the fucking recipe, they changed everything, man. I know, we need the Marios. They did bring back like when Mario Odyssey came out, they brought that back. That shit was... I mean, I'll be honest, though. I think I'm being a little biased, I give them more credit. It's really just Lucky... I'm not a Lucky Charms guy. I'm not. They're like... Their marshmallows are amazing. But those boring-ass little oat pieces, it's not worth the reward. I've just never been a Lucky Charms guy. It's so boring. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go cereal shopping before the next YouTube stream. I like that. I just love Teddy Grahams in general. Yeah, the OG. I never had the 80s Nintendo. I've seen it. I know what you're talking about, because that was like, it was like half Mario, half Zelda. I've seen pictures. I've never had that. I love Crave. I was going to mention that earlier. That's like one of the newer cereals. Like, it's a few years old, but newer in general, you know? That they're onto something. That shit's good. Good. I love Crave cereal. Fuck yeah. They had it rough, man. They had it rough. There's no question. Fuck. Just thinking, man. Like, I have a legitimate passion for cereal. Passion. I get so excited when I see a new cereal, but I've just been... I'm no new to this game, where it's like more often than not they just suck, you know. And you'll see it like a brand or a collab or like something that you're like, oh my god, I love this thing, and it's in cereal form, and more often than not it just lets you down, you know. S'more. Oh, I haven't had S'more Crave. I've had my favorite is the plain one, I guess. The yellowish with the chocolate inside. The double chocolate's okay, but I'm more towards the plain, the regular one, I guess. But s'mores, that's wild. I gotta try that. it's that fucking. It is a pocket of goodness. I almost feel. I'm like, damn. I feel like I'm eating real ass chocolate. Like, there's no way this can be good for me. Which cereal I know is like one of the worst things technically you can have. But fuck it, man. That is the one thing that I'm going keto. That was the hardest hurdle, was cutting cereal out. Like, I love lasagna is my all-time favorite food, and it was hard to kick that, but I got over that fairly easy. But the cereal, man, it's just I have a love for it, you know. Fuck. We should try some. I'll squeeze a packet of Fuck Honey on some cereal. We'll set like some kind of fucking goal towards that. I'll try some Fuck Honey cereal. Yeah, I am impressed with Magic Spoon. I am. I really am. It's making me kick myself in the ass for not hopping on that sponsorship like last year, because that is something I really do believe in. Like, I've had some shit fucking keto cereals. That one is by far the best for keto. Okay, if I wasn't on a diet, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't reach for that. But it's a good, not great, it's a good alternative if you have to eat healthy, you know. It's all good, baby. Like I said, there's no set time yet. We're still just having fun, learning the ropes here, bouncing back and forth. But hopefully, like I said, I see all you guys tomorrow for the sponsored stream. That's going to be a really fun one. Just a really cool franchise. And anytime, man, like we got to work with Marvel, that was a fucking dream come true, man. That was just like so cool, you know. So I'm pumped. Tomorrow's another big one, and it'll be fun. I need your guys' help, your support with that. But Thursday we got Dadderall on Facebook, doing some prank calls and shenanigans. You know? I'm excited. This is a good week. This is a good week, boys. This is a good fucking week, huh? Sorry. That's just the cereal talking. Alright, well, we got our energy drink out for the day. An energy drink a day keeps the doctor away, right? No, I'm not going to throw that in that garbage. That can go into the big garbage. I'm streaming on Facebook because Facebook is in love with Dadderall. So we are having our biggest growth on Facebook by far. So I'm going to reward them. I don't know if I'm going to stream on Facebook full time, but maybe it'll be a fun thing for Facebook people. Like, hey, all right, maybe the next stream will be, if it goes good and we're still allowed to stream, maybe we'll do another one at like 50K, you know? But we'll see. You know? But yeah, it's just insane, the views Dadderall gets on Facebook. I wish Instagram would give me that love. I'd love that. You know, TikTok has been showing a lot of love too. So, but I'm gonna start when I'm allowed to. Apparently, I'm still banned on using their studio app on the computer. But we're gonna start multi-streaming. You know, so that way when I'm streaming wherever I'm at, TikTok will be running live in the background as well. So we're trying to cover all bases. You know what I'm saying? I'm whoring myself out with content, not with penis. What's tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow we've got a sponsored stream over at Twitch. We've got a sponsored stream which we will announce tomorrow. We'll drop the graphic and everything close to the stream, and then probably go live. It'll probably be I want it to be closer to 7. You know, 8 at the latest. But I'm shooting for 7 over at Twitch. So. Be at work. Damn. Think you'd kill. I know, man. Hey, I still use their shit though. You know, that was a really fun sponsor, and that they were like, I love. Believe it or not, like we turned down a lot. Well, I turned down a lot of sponsors. In my inbox now, I think there is 9. There's 9 game companies. One of them is actually a really big franchise. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm their best fit, you know, and I got to do a little more research on it. But like, there's like, we get a lot of sponsors, and if I don't personally can't back whatever you're about, you know, whether it's a game or a product, I don't, you know, I don't do a lot of there's value, you know, like you got to value your community. I know some people, some comes in, they'll just sponsor, do whatever they want. And I'm not hating. You got to do what you got to do, you know, but I like to definitely choose who I work with. And not just that, I have to be able to do things how I want. Now, there's times where they're like, I work with a company and they're like, hey, for 2 hours, can you like maybe not talk about buttholes and, you know, fucking getting a rim job? And it's like, all right, I can totally see where you're coming from. Yes, I can do that. Other companies, like, we don't really give a fuck, you know? So as long as they're willing to work and it's reasonable, you know, like there's been companies I've worked with, but they're like, you can't do this, we need you to do this at this, and it's like, it's too much, you know? I can't not be me and do, because I'm not going to enjoy it, you know? But yeah, it's fun though, man. I like working with people, companies, and doing collabs, and that's just fun to me, man. Always become, yeah. See, you know how it is. It's just you're your own brand, you know, and if I just signed on to anything, you know, and God forbid something happened, like let's say I partnered with a company that I didn't know shit about, and they fucked you guys over or did something, like that falls back on me. That's my job as the content creator, as someone you guys watch, to do my research. That falls on me, you know. And some things you can't help, but you're your own brand, you know. You got to build your brand. So, but tomorrow I'm excited. I know this company is legit. I might have to take out one of these Mortal Kombat cabinets or something, you know, take out some of the competition. But, you know, they probably don't want that in the shot. But we'll see. We'll maybe shuffle things around. But, yeah, it'll be a good one. Tomorrow on Twitch. Friday is going to be, I just got to send out a text because I totally forgot. I told somebody I'd do something with them Friday, and I got to make sure we're still on. But I think if we're on, that might be a pretty fun stream. Friday will be a good one at Twitch. So, I can't believe it's 11:30 already. This is crazy. Just sit here. I swear I could just sit here and talk all day, every day, man. But at least we know we got something to work with next Tuesday. You know? I'm excited for this now. It gives me something to plan for. I already know I'm going to bring out the little table. I'll get a little tablecloth. We'll present this bitch nicely. I'll see if anybody wants to come over and help me taste test. You know? Yeah, the prank calls it's only not. Where you're at, shit. I wish it was 9:30 still. Yeah, prank calls are fun. I like keeping those exclusive though. I don't want to burn that out. I don't want to play it out, you know? And it builds some hype behind it. It gets people excited. It gets me excited, you know? Yeah, the tier list Tuesdays. I mean, that ain't bad, you know, because we can always make a bit out of it. Like, you can have the actual tier list, but then if you can have some visual aids or, you know what I'm saying, some products or whatever, physical things, I think that's pretty fun, you know. My own line of luchador mat. You know what the crazy thing is? I don't know. I don't like luchador. I think they're dope. I don't know a whole lot about them, but that's one of the things I always loved about can. I love masks. I think that's one reason why I like Leatherface. I like masks. To me, are fucking dope. You know, so I luchador. I don't know, but my own masks or something one day, that'd be really fucking cool. You know, title belt would be fresh. Having our own title belt? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. That'd be incredible. Oh yeah, exactly. No, it's definitely a nostalgic thing, and I don't. I mean, again, I could be wrong. I don't really watch or look for prank call stuff nowadays, but I feel like in my personal experience, it's kind of like a forgotten pastime. Like I don't really know a lot of people that do it. Again, it wasn't me. I didn't do my own prank calls growing up. I used soundboards like a little bitch. So this is still in a way new to me, you know. That's why it blows my mind that like people people really like the Adderall clips and the content, the videos out of that. Like me, I think it's funny. I enjoy doing it. It's I'm gonna be honest, it's a little easy, you know. And I don't know if that's a compliment on myself because I say some pretty fucked up shit, you know, and I don't know where it comes from. But I love improv. I love just doing shit on the fly. That's like my favorite shit ever. It just blows my mind that it's grown and it's growing into something, you know. Let's go, Benji. Let's go. I'm down. Celebrity. Yeah, that Dirty Dan. That's what I did, you know, and I had a blast with it. But yeah, trust me, Adderall is going to be making some real life appearances. There's no question. There's already a few skits. One hit me today. I literally got done shitting, and I stood up. I remember standing up, and I faced my bathroom door, and I don't know why. I was like, this is a skit Adderall needs to do, you know. To speak with the yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I think there's a lot of people that do it way better than I do it, you know, in terms of I've got one character, you know. I'm sure down the line we're gonna get new characters or shticks or stuff like that, but I think I have a long way to go before I could say something like that. But I appreciate that, you know. It's awesome to see people enjoy it. It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, no, you know what's the most flattering to me is like I just got a comment before we went live. A back-to-back, one guy's like, great acting, you know, good job. Yeah, we can tell other people like there's people that think that I'm faking this, and then the one guy's like, how come? Oh, you just happen to keep calling the same guy and he's picking up? And I had to explain to him in the comment. I'm like, man, these phone calls, like for Instagram or Facebook, can only be a minute and 30 seconds. So I'm like, you're seeing the same call, but different segments of it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm just like, man, that's why I'm kind of excited to do it live too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I got no. I mean, I guess you could say I could have a reason to make it up, right, for content, but I'm not. You guys know I'm not. You guys are in the streams. You know we're not bullshitting. So it's humbling though when people. It's so good. People think it's fake. Come on, man. That's a fucking compliment. You know. No, it's not even doubting myself. I don't like. I'll be honest. It's not my goal to be like the next great prank caller. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like this more just being a streamer and just a content creator is dope, and it's just cool that prank calls are a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, I guess my goals are, I'm not trying to look to be the next big prank caller, you know? Like, my passion would be to use the prank calls to get people to look at us, you know what I'm saying? To check out what we're about, get them interested, grow the creep team, and then bring the prank call characters out into like a skit or, you know, other type of content. You know what I'm saying? Dirty Dan. So my big thing, I haven't even wanted to look up Jerky Boys or Crank Yankers, anything, because in my mind, I'm afraid that if I'm on the phone and I'm improving, my mind might remember those things, and then I feel like I'm just gonna completely bite their style. Right now, I forgot so much about the Jerky Boys. Like, I didn't watch Crank Yankers a whole lot, so it's like a blank canvas in here, and it's like my way of thinking is I don't even want to look and be like swayed one way or another, you know, if that makes sense. So I know, and I can't wait to get a better fucking phone, man, because that's another game. Like, I fucking legit like it. It's just my phone, every stream I gotta leave it on the charger. You know, my shit dies like instantly. But yeah, exactly. I want to keep it pure. You know, I don't want to be influenced or I hear a Jerky Boy skit that really makes me laugh, and then I want to like bite their style. That'd be the most disrespectful thing I could do to them. You know. They're the goats. I ain't ever gonna be on that level, nor do I want to be on that level. You know, it's a fun thing. It brings people joy. It brings people here. We all get to have a laugh. It's easy to do, you know. But I think there's so much more we have to offer. You know what I'm saying? About the call. So what I do is I got a Google Voice number. And even when I do the Google Voice, I still use *67 on Google Voice, just in case. So that's how I personally been doing it. But one guy messaged me. I think he was trying. Maybe he just meant because he wants to do it himself, or he was just curious. But I kind of read it as he was maybe, in a way, trying to call me out. Because he sent the message along the lines of like, how do you get your prank calls to sound so clear? You know, and maybe he just meant it. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. He just meant like, fuck, what are you doing? How does it sound so good? But I just told him, I'm like, man, I just speakerphone. We've got a pretty decent microphone and soundboard, and it works. You know, there's nothing really fancy. There's probably a better way to do it, but yeah, *67 still works. Still works. Some numbers, though, if you call and you call *67, you'll get an automated thing that says we don't, you know, this phone won't ring or whatever for blocked numbers. So some of them you can't block, but it's very rare. So, but yeah, get a Google number. They're free. It's fucking easy. You know, pick your fucking area code. It's great. Can't go wrong with it. But yeah, that'll be fun, man. It's going to be a fun stream Thursday. We're going to slam down a whole packet of fuck honey. I'm going to have some like numbers pre-ready. You know, like I'm going to take requests and stuff and suggestions. But I don't want to be Googling the entire time. I want to kind of be ready this time to, you know, I'll get like maybe a list of gyms or a list of Denny's or that are ready, you know, to call. So maybe Google some weird sex shops. Those seem to always be fire. So no, I haven't had knock on wood, I haven't had a single person call me back from a prank. Gotta be. Well, at least the VODs will be there. And I'm sure a lot of these calls that we're doing the skits for, I mean, that's the goal. We're going to turn them into shorts and other content, and we've been uploading calls now. I'll call them fullish versions because they're not the full version. They're still edited a little bit, but you know, they're a lot longer than what you see on social media. Those are on this page, this channel now. So, and they're doing pretty good. They're doing surprisingly well. So, can't think of Erica. See, exactly. There's always something, you know. Yeah, we could totally get a burner phone, you know. Get a minute phone, get a little Metro PCS phone. You could do a million things, you know. But yeah, Chuck Rusty, there it is. We'll call them the beefy versions. They're beefy. That's what we'll call them. But it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, boys. And it all starts tomorrow. In a world. I think with that being said, I'm probably gonna end tonight's stream. I know we can't really raid anybody here on YouTube, but there's a ton of people streaming on Twitch. Maybe there's some dope people on YouTube. I'm sure there is. Just find another content creator and keep supporting, man. That makes the world go around. Hopefully you guys have fun tonight. It was cool for me just to talk. I feel fantastic. I feel we're going to have a good rest of the week. I'm pumped for next Tuesday. We've got a theme. Our first YouTube live stream theme. The BYOS Bring Your Own Spoon, all right? You guys come with your own fucking cereal shenanigans. Maybe put some shits in the Discord. You know? Cereals I should try or flex some cereals you're going to be trying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, tomorrow, if you guys can, twitch.tv/Kegan the Creep. It's going to be we haven't had a sponsored stream since the Marvel one during the subathon. I believe that was our last one. That was in April. So, it's been a while. And I'm excited. Very excited. So, then Thursday, come get weird with us on Facebook. If you ain't got a Facebook account, create one, you know. Log into your mom's, whatever you got to do. Be there. And Friday we'll have a good one on Twitch too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the cereal fiesta is gonna be. I'm really looking forward to that, man. That's a passion of mine. I love me some cereal, especially new cereal. That is the one thing. Maybe I'll do like a cereal review thing. I could do that. You know, I could critique the fuck out of a cereal. I'm pumped. So no, thank you guys so much, man. And I hope you guys having a fucking amazing Tuesday night. I'll be back live streaming on Twitch tomorrow. So we'll have a good time there. Be a great one. And we'll keep it rock and roll. CreepTeamShop.com. Get your custom jerseys. Put your name on the back. Whatever name and number you want. It's yours. They're real team jerseys. We got home jerseys, away jerseys. Vibrant blue and pink jerseys. They're sexy as fuck. All right? You guys have a good night. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, Pop-Tart cereal. If that's still out, I will definitely pick some up if I can find it. So, I love you guys. You're the best there ever was. And I'll see you very fucking soon. All right, I feel like I'm stalling because I don't got nobody to raid. This feels weird to just end the stream. So, okay. I love you guys. Make sure you heart the video and you're subscribed. We need all the likes. Go comment after the live stream ends too. It helps. I love you. Okay.